Now wait.
Now,
wait.
hold on.
Wait, what?
We are actually
Wait,
going now.
wait.
We are actually going now.
We are actually going now?
We're going
I'm
now.
gonna double check, but
We're going?
my side says we're good.
We're
Are we
going.
rolling? Are we
I'm
rolling?
trying to reload right now.
Are we
Yep,
rolling?
It's going right now. Oh,
Are
wait.
we rolling?
Is it?
Are we rolling?
Now it's going. Okay.
The wheels on the screen go round.
The wheels on the streets.
Anyway.
I said, you know,
So, last stop in... Why is there so many crickets outside?
They're all booing you. They're waiting for you to make a terrible joke.
I am.
You're
No,
also
I'm not going
making a terrible
to.
joke, or
Doesn't
you're
make
making a
sense.
terrible joke. What does that mean, Tyler?
Yeah, Tyler, I was going to
What?
say.
I said they're waiting for you to make a terrible joke, and you said I am.
That is the joke. So, anyways, last stop in your guys'
We're
adventure. You arrive at Poppy's house with a friend of your newly acquainted with companion Barry. That all came out really weird. After talking to them, you learn that they have something called the sewer plague. It can be deadly, but it seemed like Poppy was not at as bad as they could be. Telling her father that what material that they should get, be quiet crickets. We could.
No, speak your truth. I like spat everywhere.
Sounds like it.
The party went off to the Firefly Festival. Getting there, they decided to become part of the festival, becoming a team called the Other Ones. Getting their own little badges and one for Barry. They went off into to listen to the announcer. Learning at that point that was a good old Lord Quinro.
Bad,
Ooh.
very bad.
A good boy.
Bad.
He explained how the competition went, that Milktan and Ventatico will show up later throughout the festival. There's something in my stomach that is being weird. This intro is being very rude. Not rude, weird.
It is
And,
rude to me.
Your face is
yeah,
rude
and it
to
better
me.
be. And as man, Noname went behind, meeting up with a apparently old comrade from a group called the Shadow Squad. Corvo and everyone, and learned about if they move a sword out of the air, they'll get 50 points. This has all gone terrible. Yeah.
Just get into
I-
it.
Yeah, let's just get into it. If anyone's curious
Long
what happened,
story
watch the
short.
last episode.
We moved the thing. There's a spelling contest. That's where Corvo and James are going. There's a competition for young builders. That's where Yugovin and Noname are going. You're caught up.
Thank you. So,
Activate.
we're going to start off, since we had a lot of stuff with Noname last session, we're going with Corvo and James. So,
Cames, if you will. Oh, let's not say that actually.
I got you one better. Jovo.
Jolvo!
We're Jovo.
Rating Diamond Jolvo. Nice to
Jovo's
meet you.
Bizarre Adventures.
So
Yeah.
we're heading to the spelling bee.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, as you two are walking around, you see a cacophony of different activities. You see what looks to be a one of those bell ringing things. You see various food courts, a couple different trinket shops and stuff like that. You would have been going the right path. So, you also see a couple spots that seem to be reserved for a later time. Do you pay attention to really anything, or do you just continue down the path?
Passively looking around is just like looking around, wandering eyes, and like seeing, well, look, that's some fun stuff. Maybe come here later, kind of idea.
Mm-hmm.
Corvo will be more kind of, focused on, getting his mind ready for the spell thing.
Spelling bee, spelling bee, spelling bee,
Gotta
spelling
pump
bee, spelling
himself
bee.
up.
Guys, you need a pop filter.
So,
You need a fucking better attitude.
A
So,
better attitude.
Better attitude?
You need to
So,
stop pronouncing your B's as P's.
so,
Peas and thank you.
I'm gonna
Just
be
like
your
Boston
pee if you don't
pizza.
shut up.
He's gonna Boston your pizza.
So, as you all are walking, as you two are walking throughout, James, when you're walking by, something that may catch your interest, maybe not, is that when you're, is the bell ringing competition. They're saying that if you win this, if you hit the bell, you can get into a later competition for an arm wrestling. And then, you remember last session that it goes bell ringing, arm wrestling, and then a fight.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I remember that already. Does there seem to be a line?
it seems like there's a couple of them spread around the festivity, so you can find one that doesn't have a line.
Okay. While we're making our way, I'll look for one that like either very short line or like or no line at all. It's like, hey Corvo, you good if I give one of those bell competitions a try? If one's open along the way. Quick praise.
He'll kind of look over as he gestures. I have no reason to withhold you from it.
It'll give you a bit of time to try to remember a few spells in your head so I don't outwin you in the magic competition.
Challenge
Of
accepted.
course. All right. I suppose I can wait for you. Is there an exit, or should I just meet you here?
I think it's just small stands.
Right.
We'll
I'll try
we'll,
to. Oh,
we'll find one along the way. It's fine. We can keep walking from now. Pretty sure there looks to be a few at least, so I don't think they're gonna be running out of spots to do it. So yeah, we'll walk, and then when there's one with a little line or one that looks to just be clearing up a line, then James will pop in on that.
Yeah, you see one. This one, as you walk up to it, there's what looks to be somewhat of a jester on the standing next to it with a hammer to the side, and the in the bell ringing thing has a leviathan sort of thing curling up to a bell at the top.
Alright, that looks quite handy.
Yes, do you want to try?
Yeah, that was kind of the intention.
Okay, well, here, well, try your luck at it. As he hands you a large hammer and roll.
James is gonna just do a few casual stretches and just grab a hammer.
Yeah, you get 3 tries to it to see if you can get into next competition.
Sounds plenty good to me.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna raise the hammer and just strike it.
Okay.
Like one quick motion.
Okay. Roll an attack real quick.
Attack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna click for longsword.
Okay. Yeah, that worked. It's the equivalent of a maul. So yes.
that's one fucking hammer. Gee, it's a maul.
Yeah. So you swing it down. Hitting it on the on it, and roll a d12. No,
Do I-
d12, 2d6.
Do I add strength?
Oh,
or
yeah.
no?
Yeah.
If you were to hit it with your longsword, because it's an inanimate object, it would be fucking destroyed.
So yeah. As you swing down, you hit the little pedal, as it has a little bit of a splash of water as it goes up, as it shoots up and ding! Ah, nice
Done.
one.
So do I get extra points for doing it more than once?
You can just show your mark, see if you want to try.
Nah, I'll let someone else take a line on the way to Spell NB.
Ah, okay then. So see that you're part of. As he holds out a book and looks at your little badge, you're part of the other ones.
Yes, that's
So-
the group that we are partaking in as.
You get 1 point. And what's your name, sir?
James.
James. Okay. James. Okay, you are officially able to
This
partake
spells
in
it
the.
like so terribly.
James spelled with a qua.
Yeah. And yeah, he puts it
It's
down.
technically pronounced Hames, but no one really bothers.
It's like
Ah.
he spells it like that.
So, Birdie Boy, do you wish to try, or do you not think your wings are strong enough?
Birdie boy.
Ha. Well, that depends. Is magic allowed?
Depends on the type of magic.
Well, I think we're getting semantics at this point. Let's give you a
Catch
hypothetical.
fireball.
Shut the fuck up, you go.
Corvo,
You go in and nothing in the distance.
Corvo, the
For some
follow
reason.
the follow up to this is an arm wrestling contest. So
That is true. Even magic were allowed for the bell, I don't imagine it'd be very allowed for the arm wrestle. Is that correct?
Yeah, probably not.
Do you not know
plus
the
9 your
rules of the
magic,
game?
you're probably in the
Well, it's not allowed, but pretty much, if you wish to try to, if you're trying to aim at it better, I guess you can go for it. Yeah, you can aim all you want, but it's more fun to hit.
I think we're good personally.
Yes,
let's-
I.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on,
Well,
last lad.
See you
Looks
around,
like we got a
James.
spelling bee for me to be chat.
Of course.
And nice to meet you, Jester.
You're welcome.
My name's Paul.
Damn it.
Do you not know the rules? Are you
Did I
stupid? Do you have brain damage?
guys.
Do you have short-term memory loss?
Corvo just starts bullying the jester.
problem.
Were,
Bullying the poor guy.
were you a failed college student? Then now that degree is now useless. Now you work here as a fucking clown. People laugh at you, fucking clown.
Did you want to be a
Why is it so
divination
hard to
wizard,
hold
but
on?
ended up
Oh, no.
epically failing and having to be
Corvo, me
No, that doesn't happen!
Anyway, so you guys continue
Corvo
down to
immediately
the.
cries.
So
Anyways.
you guys continue down, and eventually you come across what looks to be a couple different scholarly folk looking around
He's fucking.
and just sort of looking in.
So there's a line to the board.
Yeah, they're not a big one, just like, hey, here's a couple different people that want to try.
Well, I guess
So,
he will.
is it clear that this is the area?
Yeah, it's clear. You see a sign saying the spelling contest up there.
Mm.
Here, starting in about 10 minutes.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Guess we'll waltz up to the
Come
key.
on, come to the spelling contest. Yes,
The spelling.
test your magical knowledge.
Is this the sign up for the Whack-A-Wizard competition?
No.
Don't be a fucking mean.
I thought someone. Are you sure
I'm
you in
kidding.
the right
I'm
place?
trying.
There's a place.
Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm trying to set up for the spelling competition.
Okay. Well. Oh, sure. It seems I can't read. Point at the sign.
No, I just like making fun of people.
Well,
And that's
So-
backfired.
you two are part of the other ones. Are both of you participating in it?
I'm glad everyone is
Yeah,
well aware.
most of them will
Yes,
be.
we are both individual contestants.
We got buttons. Everybody
Yeah.
knows. We
Everyone has a button on.
It's just
I like to
Hey,
think they're like.
I hate
carnival
it.
big-
Deputized.
I like to think they're like carnival big buttons. You know, there's like the
Yeah,
yeah,
they're-
fucking hand.
I
Yeah,
hate
they're
it.
they're large buttons so people can read.
I love them.
Yeah.
Like they're
uh,
the big "Hello, my name is," and you
Yeah.
come
Huh?
Hi, I'm
Hi,
part
there.
of.
other ones.
Hi, I'm part of.
The other ones. And I hate it.
So what's your names?
James for me and
I'm
pointing at
Corvo.
Corvo.
Okay. So.
I'm Isaac Corvo. I wanted to be a divination wizard, but
Please
then.
don't bully me.
You would have been able to see we would if you were a divination wizard.
Listen, don't fuck with Isaac Corvo. He'll cry.
I can and will cry on command.
Anyways,
He doesn't command it.
okay, okay, everyone, okay, just go over there. That's where the people are that are getting ready. As you see a crowd of different wizards and stuff like that hanging about, wizards
then-
and spellcasters in general.
If there's,
As that
if
happens,
there's a fucking sorcerer thing, he has a fucking chance to make an Arcana check.
yeah, as I walk up, it's like, so I heard this is where the Wacko Wizard competition is. I want to see if any of them respond.
I want someone
Please
to
tell
turn
me
into
someone
a
just
frog.
prestidigitations the sounds of crickets.
Don't worry, they're doing that in real life right now. But But,
Sounds
somebody
of
does a
crickets.
deep as they look away.
Corvo is going to cast Minor Illusion, the sound of crickets chirping.
Wait, minor illusion?
Yeah.
Minor Illusion can
Oh,
make. Small
Yeah,
noises.
never mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
it can. I was thinking of.
Silent.
Never mind.
Yeah.
So
You-
yeah,
Even
you
the
can do
crickets
that.
won't make sound.
So yeah, so no, you can create auditory illusions.
I know, I'm
It's
just-
just one or the other.
It'd be funny.
That image, the ultimate mime.
So yeah, so suddenly James Corvo kind of raises his hand, twiddles his fingers, just here.
I know it was bad, but at least someone. I should get at least the chuckle.
Everyone else laughs at the crickets.
And Corvo
Yeah.
will say, "Understand, James, they're wizards."
Yeah, that's why it's funny.
Have you met me?
I like how seductive Corvo always sounds when you do impressions of him.
I don't know. I can't do the gruff, or not gruff, but like the
You can't do like the low, like heavy voice.
gravelly,
so you
yeah, the
sound
heavy.
low and seductive. every-
That's all I've got, man. Okay, you're gonna have to deal with it.
You see, James, in another world, I'm intrinsically sexy.
Anyways,
Everything I
so
say.
Basically sexy.
can we continue?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's in this world.
You.
I haven't seen you without a mask, but from Naname saying apparently it's true. But no, yeah, let's.
Yeah, we're getting ready.
Okay.
Flirting it
Yeah.
as they
French.
go.
And
Before.
I gotta. Are you put on? Out of curiosity, do you know if you're allowed to cast magic on yourself for this one?
Are you asking Corvo or?
Yeah, I'm asking Corvo, and loud enough for anyone to overhear.
I suppose it is wise for us to go ask the jester.
The
Corvo
fact
will
that
walk
the
back
rules
over to the
that post on
jester.
these things is amazing.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you go up to the jester and they're, no, wait, we usually want the, just because you can cast, if you can cast, well, good on you, but, we're trying to see if you can, identify spells on a fly, so,
Alright,
No, perfect.
no guidance for me.
Out of
Felt like I needed
curiosity,
No gravity
Um,
cool for me.
Your brain power.
is there any?
yeah, huh?
No worries. Go on, go. We'll just wait for the competition to begin.
After a couple minutes, you, you hear a, is that, Mr. Corvo? As, Corvo, you actually recognize his voice.
It's your
from-
mother.
Oh shit.
It's a
Oh, no,
divination
not again.
wizard. It's a divination wizard.
It's his old girlfriend.
As you,
Successful one.
turn around, you see Telemus, a drow lady that is wearing robes of Winterscott, your old teacher.
As he turns around and sees them, James, you see, he kind of like misses a step almost. He kind of like takes a step back.
Ankle breaks.
What do the robes look like? Sorry.
They're white robes with sort of blue laces on it, and a symbol of a snowflake on the back that's sort of dripping down.
Sorry to interrupt. Go on.
Miss,
Hello, Corvo. It's been a while.
I'm like, it has.
How's your studies been?
I don't want to talk about them.
Oh, okay. I
Okay,
know
okay.
things sort of went weird near the end of your.
It doesn't matter. I'm just surprised to see you here.
Well, yes. Some of the students for some new students of this year. I thought it would be best if they watched this competition. As
That
she sort of
makes sense.
gestures to like a group of people over to the
Gestures?
side, and she continues, and she's just like,
She's three gestures in
um,
code.
I wouldn't doubt if a couple of the old classmates would be around here. I
But
don't.
you think they would or would not?
A couple would. Um, I don't. I don't think Elizabeth, Eliz- Isabella would, but
Hmm.
I wouldn't doubt for animosity or hmm, uh, Felmis may be too. I actually talked to Wally a bit ago, and his father's actually here, and he doesn't want to see him. So
Ah,
yeah,
so Isabella isn't here.
no, Isabella's not here.
All right. Well, I'll hope to meet them again.
Yeah, they all missed you when you headed off. So
What?
uh, uh, they they were all fairly sad when you had to leave. So
I doubt it.
Corvo, you do realize you were very popular.
Yeah, apparently not popular enough for them to care once I left.
Oh, yes, they were.
What do you mean? What suggests to you that they cared?
Um, the room wasn't as lively as it was whenever you weren't there. Uh, Elizabeth always talked to Dove about
Corvo
how.
is lively.
Yes. Uh,
You were lively?
This is Telemus. This is one of my um friends. This is James.
well, nice to meet you,
Pleasure.
James.
That's a pleasure.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I can't. Honestly, I can't quite picture that.
Trust me, he was a real hit with all the ladies.
Yeah, the birdbath aesthetic, it definitely grabs a lot of people's attention.
Yep. Interesting individual.
Sense of
People-
mystique.
Mm-hmm. People were very curious about him throughout the course.
I imagine. I think you mistake interest for care.
I'm certain, Corvo, that they missed you. Don't talk back to your teacher.
Please. Right. Well, I see if whichever is true if I run into any of them.
Well, continue working hard, right? And if you see any of the others, I'm not the they've gone up in grade, so I haven't been able to be as on them as I used to be. So
Of course. I imagine you've been very busy with the new set of classes coming in.
oh yes, yes, d- various different individuals.
What kind of magic do you teach?
General magic. I
Gmod teaches how to hone magic through one's own skill, allowing it to pass through you and then expel it out.
He is correct. I'm pretty much the starter teacher onto getting into magic.
Everyone
I-
starts somewhere.
Mhm. So yes, well, let's see how well you do in the spelling bee, not the spelling contest.
I'm sure your training will suit me quite well.
And if it's not, I'm going to assign you some homework.
Well, we'll see.
Well, have a good day. As she goes over to back to a full cast of people, various different races and ages and stuff like that.
My name is Mike. So you see James go from kind of not James, excuse me. James, you see, there we go. Corvo goes from his, his normal posture, and he was kind of staring forward. Now he's a bit more relaxed. He's kind of has a hand to his chin while he seems to be kind of stuck in memory.
Looks like you had a pretty good teacher.
Well, yes, well, before I eventually gained proper training from Ziz, they did quite well in helping to hone my abilities.
Looks like they're still keeping up with old students.
I guess. Kind of shakes his head at that.
Yeah, at least you got to know what it's like at the school you were at. Apparently people did miss you. At least they noticed your absence.
Yeah, I'm sure they noticed. Not exactly hard to pick out in a crowd.
Yeah, I'm sure a few of them missed you. I bet having a person walking around in a cloak and a bird's mask definitely lightened up the mood. Only for the oddity factor.
I appreciate your optimism, James. I really do. But due to evidence that I saw firsthand, I truly don't believe they cared.
At the very least, your teacher cared enough to come talk to you.
Yes.
That's something.
Yes, I do appreciate that. But it's never mind.
You don't have to cut your words short for me. Feel free to say what you want. Or, if you just rather not say them, that's fine too.
I feel I'd rather not distract us before the competition starts.
Well, this will be a cinch.
We must focus.
I have a feeling that I just
Started
jinxed something.
10 minutes ago. No, just...
Ah!
Well, it seems like we're about to start. Right, Tyler.
Yeah. So. May the wizards come down to the
And
stage.
James.
Wow.
May the wizards come down to the stage. And James.
May the wizards come down to the stage, and Jim goes, and me. And he goes down the stage.
Yeah, here we go.
You see a cacophony of different individuals. As you walk in, they give you a this sort of just board that you can write on, and a piece of paper and more of like a Sharpie, a dry erase marker and a board. A magical version of that.
Okay. Minor presentation.
Yeah.
I'm sure they had chalk.
Yeah, that makes sense. Chalk. Thanks. Thanks.
That's my version of a dry erase board, sorry.
Yeah. So a chalkboard and chalk with an eraser. As everyone walks onto the stage, you see somebody on a stage farther down. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cast a spell, and you all must write down what spell I cast. You must. It doesn't matter.
Does the spelling matter?
Hopefully you would know how to spell things, but
say.
it doesn't.
The room goes silent at that question.
If you can't spell it, you should probably get out of here.
No, different spells from different areas have different spelling terms.
Yeah, that is fair actually. Like,
Doesn't
magic.
spelling matter.
Atmosphere.
Well,
Just, they cast Tiny Hut. Habitable hemisphere. Technically.
The teacher's like, come on, Corvo, why'd you gotta rename it? He's like, because it makes more sense!
just like a piece of chalk is thrown from the stage. Corvo, I keep telling you not to.
Stop renaming the goddamn spells!
Well, we hope that you can write the spells right, but if you spell them wrong, we're not going to deduct any points. Now, in DM's terms, to sort of explain the rules is either you can, you guys will just be able to say the spells that, but it's going to be like a 3, 2, 1, say the spell. And
wait, the players actually have to know the spells?
no, well, let me finish saying my stuff. So, I'm going to describe a spell. You guys will either, if you think you know the spell already, you can try to just say it, or
fuck.
you can have me, or you can roll a check to see if you can figure out what the spell is.
Okay, an Arcana
Mhm.
check or ourselves. Okay, that's fair.
Oh, I thought it was just
Yeah.
gonna be Arcana checks from all
I'm
of
really
you.
glad
Yeah,
I didn't
same.
participate, because I would have
Yeah,
Well-
hey, I don't check shit about the spells.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am playing a wizard, so let's hope. Oh fuck.
I'm sorry, Sam. If this is the case, I might legitimately just beat all your asses.
Fuck.
uh,
Fuck me.
Yeah.
You got like a
So-
plus 12 or 13. You got this.
So, so this is just sort of, if you don't want to, this is so you don't have to, you can get a bad roll and just say a wrong spell, but there are spells that are going to be different.
Yep.
So, anyways, sorry.
I'm still confused. Is it a countdown or is it like
I'm going to describe the spell. I'm going to let you guys choose what you're going to do, and then I'm going to count down, and then they're going to say it at that point.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, pretty much it's just describe it. Wait a couple. Ask you guys, what are you going to do? Guess it or roll for it, and then after that, I'm going to do a countdown and then say it out loud, so you don't just choose what the other person chooses. Does that make sense?
Sounds like
Okay.
a plan.
Yeah. So.
I would like to vote
So-
Fireball for all of the options.
So.
There may be no I in team, but there is 6 eyes, and fuck it, I don't care the size of the room, I cast Fireball.
I love that. My favorite one of that is somebody like embroidering it, and I'm like, I want that in my room.
That's amazing.
You want someone to cast Fireball in your room?
Okay.
It's not
I'll
very
how small it
big,
is.
so that is the right term.
I don't care how small it is.
So, anyways, let's begin. So, the individual stands up straight, cracks their neck, as they push out their hand, as you see 3 greenish beams of energy show up as they all shoot outwards from his hand,
Killing somebody in the crowd instantly. Sorry,
all hitting
the
a
beams are
target
green.
set up farther down.
I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna keep
The
commenting
beams are
on
green.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so,
Okay, no,
Uh,
Tyler, the beams are green.
yes. Greenish.
Okay, it's not what I thought it was. Okay.
Is it a beam or is it like a ray?
Or is it a blast?
Yeah,
More of a
this is
blast.
like there's varying spells that could match this description.
Yep, that's the point of this.
Yeah, then
they're
I'll,
more
I'll
of a
roll
blast.
Arcana. I'll
Yeah,
roll
they're a
Arcana.
greenish blast of energy. 3 of them sort of arcing out, hitting one target.
Would you describe them
Oh.
as being Eldritch?
Oh, James is
Alright.
out. Like I wanted to say either like just if they're a blast, then Eldritch Blast. But like,
Well, anyways, Corvo, are you going to just try to guess it, or?
I'll roll Arcana.
Okay.
Arcana. No, god damn it! Corvo and
damn!
James look at each other and cry.
Holy shit.
Jesus
As,
Christ, you. All this fucking talk, and you get the first one wrong.
Not only have you ultimate nat one, you nat one, and because I know you weren't rolling.
You can't
for-
even have guidance.
Yeah, I know, but you still managed to nat one a guidance that you can't have anyways.
Kidding.
as you
Holy shit.
as he shoots it out, 3, 2, 1.
Eldritch
As,
Blast.
huh?
Eldritch Blast.
You chose.
Like it's either that ray of sickness, and you said blast, so rather
Wait,
than
we already rolled. Can we guess after
Yeah.
we roll? Oh, we can guess after we roll. Oh, okay.
I
Alright.
was saying.
I'm pretty sure your choices were guess or
Yeah.
roll.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying yeah as you were before you were trying to talk, Sam. You can I was saying yeah, no, you choose, or if you choose Arcana
Alright.
and you don't get it, it's the equivalence of you just can't think of it in time.
All right,
Okay.
all
To
right.
be fair, you both just got unbelievably unlucky.
Yeah. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Incredible,
The
actually.
first roll was supposed to be the simplest. It was supposed to not. You were not supposed to fail, unless you get a nat 1.
Yeah.
As you guys should have just went with it because it is Eldritch Blast.
Fuck me. I figured. Fuck
yeah.
me.
So the guy's a warlock. Cool.
Or they. Fuck it. Whatever.
Yeah. So.
God damn it.
Damn. Yeah, I'm like, oh.
Okay. So
Are they just
Uh,
arrows?
So fucking funny though.
no, they're not. It's more of a point thing. But
Okay.
but no one else got it wrong. I rolled everyone else
Everybody
on the
looks at
side.
you two, and the guy who asked if you
Okay.
couldn't spell it, everyone
Look
looks
at
at him.
Corvo's
goes,
teachers there. Like, are you kidding me?
James,
Okay.
James and Corvo were chatting.
Mhm.
Yeah, James and I were like, what? Oh fuck, they started.
We were dissing
Yeah.
each other.
So you two sort of.
We didn't roll natural ones on Arcana. We rolled natural ones on Perception.
You guys just didn't look up in time.
Yeah, it's like, oh fuck, we missed a spell. Can we get a repeat on that one? Sorry, no, that's one you found. Fuck.
Anyway, okay, so, so
So,
next up on our spells, as he claps his hands together, puts his thumbs out, fingers spread apart, as a wave of fire shoots out from his hand. And
he's casting fireball. Knew it.
What did you say his hands were?
he claps his hands together, puts them out, thumbs together, fingers apart, as a wave of fire shoots out in a 15-foot cone.
Oh. Okay.
This one was an easy one. The one was I heard the hands.
So,
This is how I know I would fail this because I have no idea what we're talking about.
so do you guys wish to just guess, or
Burden hands.
there's a countdown, James?
Yeah. Okay, I think we both know.
We both knew it. We
We
both
both
knew
knew
it.
it. That one's an easy one. I'm sorry.
It's
like
process.
You
Ruining
guys,
the game.
first you like did it too late. Now you did
okay,
it too
okay.
early.
I would say James would wait. I just wasn't sure we were waiting.
It's
That's
just
why I
make
said a
sure-
countdown, just in case they were like, "Oh yeah, we both got this," and then they were like, "Nope, neither of you figured it out."
Okay.
So, anyways, so you guys guessed burning hands, and you guys are correct.
Yay.
That's the crowd because this is the
So-
easy part.
And
As
there was much
you
rejoicing.
guess it right, apparently everyone else couldn't figure it out. I rolled under a 10 on everyone.
That's
Shit.
sad. We literally just didn't see the first one.
Yeah.
Everyone
that's
else was now
sad.
looking at you like, come on,
Yeah.
guys.
Like,
What?
we
You
missed the
distracted
first
them
one,
all.
but that's an easy spell. Like,
So-
you're looking at a guy dressed in armor and a sword. Like, come on.
So,
Kramer.
as,
I mean, this idiot's covered in glass. I mean,
My
he
name is
thinks
not
he's safe.
Kramer.
so
A cat appears before him. Find Steed.
Find familiar. Huh?
Wait, do I have DB or do you have DB?
He's in D with you guys.
I have DB.
So
I
anyway,
have-
next up on, okay, so next up on our casting, he raises his hand up, twirls it around as sprinkles of magic circle around him and like attach to him, as he looks like a completely different individual.
So I'm curious as to this. Can we distinguish between, like, I don't want to roll Arcana to tell me the spell if I don't have to, but I want to know, like, does it seem to be illusionary or does it seem to be transmutation? Could I do that?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
That actually.
As you do that, you can tell that it's a high-level illusion spell.
Did he only cast it on himself?
From what you see.
This is. That wouldn't be that. That'd be cheap.
High level.
Sam, do you wish to try to guess it, or do you want? And remember, this was from James. Do you
I was
wish to
gonna
try
say
to
Corvo
guess it,
doesn't
or do you
know
wish to do it the other way?
Probably won't get in that one again. I'll roll.
My boy. I want to see that 32.
Roll it.
22.
Okay.
You know
So-
what? I'm gonna roll for this one.
It's a whole
Like,
10 less than I thought
I-
it was gonna be.
I can allow you to have the use your original Arcana. I won't be
Okay.
cheap.
I
I
was,
just
yeah.
Stared at it.
But both of you know that at first you think the sky is self, but then you realize this is the seeming spell.
Damn it! They are cheap.
Damn.
They-
Literally, the only distinct one is Seaman can cast multiple people.
yeah.
As
Cheating, kinda.
Literally. I'm like, that's disguise self, but nah, fam.
It's like if you see they fire 3 things of fire. Oh, that's scorching ray. No, it's a re-flavored magic missile. Oh, come on.
God.
It's a reflavored Eldritch Blast.
Both of you got it. Stop
Mhm.
it.
No, James literally after that is like, really? That's
yeah,
kind of cheap.
as two individuals other than yourself actually get it.
That's kind of cheap. Tiny bit. Like,
As you two both get it. As he said it. This is why I gave the option.
yeah.
Sometimes they're going to be straightforward.
The
Sometimes
fact
they're
that
gonna be
it's at a high level, that really helped. So
Yeah, that was literally when like, okay.
that was a saving grace there, Tyler. All right.
As next up he was like, okay, so the next one is as he walks up to a door.
Tara?
A door just
As the
appears
door
before
opens.
him, and then he does a thing.
Oh,
All right.
As a
I-
thunderous boom shoots out about 300 feet. It's very loud.
I might. Fuck.
As it seems like this door has
Wish.
been
it's
unlocked.
the wish spell. That's the only thing powerful enough to open a door. This is the only thing powerful enough to open a door in D&D. Everyone knows this.
Doors are the most powerful thing in D&D. You
I'm
know.
not. It is. It's 100% true. It is a fact.
So
if the DM wants door be locked, it will be locked.
so no, if the DM doesn't want a door to be locked, it will be locked. I've seen it.
It does. I swear to God, not even a god can roll good enough to open some doors. It's very weird.
Yeah, I've seen a character lock a door
What?
before. Anyways,
Let's continue, yeah.
so do you guys wish to try to guess it, or do you think you're
I
right
will
now?
guess.
I know what it is. Yeah.
Okay. So, are you saying that? Okay. Are you saying that you're just
They're guessing.
start the count? Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Knock.
Knock knock.
Open up the door.
He
Drew.
just writes knock,
Non-stop.
but I want to say knock knock.
Yeah. As you
get
are
cheated.
both correct. It is the knock spell.
Yeah. One of the most disuseful spells in the game. Not useless, disuseful.
Listen, there's nothing better than the knock spell mixed with thaumaturgy when you really want to make an entrance.
No, knock is basically summon enemies.
Yeah, so's thaumaturgy.
It has its uses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, it's select. But anyways,
The best way to open a door.
Just cast a science spell first.
does it have verbal
Yeah.
components?
It doesn't. Anyways, so next up in the competition, as he waves his hands around as he leaps high into the air, as he lands on the ground and stuff like that, and he does that a couple different times.
Hmm.
Do you wish to roll or guess?
Guess.
Yes.
Such a good
Okay.
thing I didn't participate. 'cause I would be so
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Jump.
Jump.
Yep, you're right.
No, I changed my guess. Catapult cast on himself.
Levitation
I
and
changed my
also
guess.
gravity.
Wish.
Oh my god.
Thing is, you're not technically wrong because Wish can produce eighth
Like,
level lower spell effects.
Imagine if James didn't want James. It's wish, but used to mimic. It's wish, but used to mimic. It's wish, but used to mimic. He's just arguing it's all wish
James,
spell.
it's Wish. It's Wish, James.
It's
James, it's
Fireball.
Wish.
If you compress
Fireball.
fireball into a cone, it can work as like a rocket booster and propel you off the ground.
That's actually a really cool idea. But yeah, jump. Is that correct?
Goddamn
Mhm.
Avatar.
All right.
So yes,
Apparently.
so next up in our endeavor, in our choice of spells, he reaches up into the air and closes his hand and pushes it towards the ground as a cloud of rock goes into the air as off into this as a strike of lightning goes down.
What happens? Repeat. Sorry.
He puts his hands up in the air, pushes it down. A cloud forms as a bolt of lightning strikes down towards the ground.
Hmm.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
Mason, I hope
I,
you
I,
enjoyed
I have an idea of what it
my
could be,
guesses.
but I can't trust myself. I'm gonna roll. I don't want to look it up.
I know what it is.
Okay, Corvo, roll.
Mason, are you enjoying that I'm just sending these to you?
Yeah.
22
I think they
again.
You can
It's been reinforcing the idea that I definitely shouldn't be part of this.
so Corvo, you will say the right answer as I'm gonna let James say it if he. Do you wish to roll or do you wish to try to say it?
I'll say it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Call lightning.
Call
You
lightning.
are correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got
For
it.
all we knew, there could have been a reflavored lightning bolt.
That would
Whoever's
actually be
like, "I
really
can do
weird
that."
of lightning bolt straight downwards.
Mhm.
but so.
From all we knew, it's a reflavored wish spell.
All these are actually illusion magic made to look like other magical effects. You're all wrong. It's all major image.
The only
Fuck
one that,
you.
the only people that can see it is you guys on the stage, and everyone's like,
As
They're
a,
stupid.
as
They
a,
missed us on the first turn. That's why we didn't see it.
okay.
Hey,
so,
Mason.
next up we have. Next up,
Oh.
he snaps his fingers as he runs at a very swift speed, seeming probably about like 30 feet around.
Okay.
Not 30.
What?
60.
This
see
guy
a
has,
man-
has null movement speed.
Okay, I'm
He-
rolling for this one.
I know it.
Okay. Okay, so
I'm confident for this.
oops, sorry. Press a couple wrong buttons.
Whenever you're ready, Tyler.
Yeah, sorry. So as he does that, he goes back to his spot as a 3, 2, 1.
Expeditious retreat.
Okay. As James, you know this as the mislead spell.
What?
As
What?
the mislead spell makes him invisible and makes a duplicate of him,
Oh.
and the duplicate runs at double movement speed.
Oh my god, hold on.
I didn't know that was a spell.
Spell? I need that.
Shiza.
It's a 5th level wizard and bard
Do you mind if I
spell.
look it up, Tyler?
Sure, yeah.
I just looked it up. It's a 5th level bard and wizard spell. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
To move your illusion double up to twice your speed and make it gesture, speak, and behave whatever way you want. You can see through its eyes and hear through its ears as if it was located. Well, you are using its senses. You are blinded and deafened in regards to your own story. That's actually a really interesting spell.
That is amazing.
Fucking bullshit.
The alternative was, I was like, there's 2 options here. I'm rolling.
Yeah. So
Were
Move
your mental
fast at
options
about
haste
30,
or
about
expeditious
60
retreat
feet.
as
My
well?
options were
Dashing is a bonus
expeditious
action.
retreat
Fuck
or
you.
haste, and then I was.
At
I'll
least I was
do
in the same boat
roll.
as Felipe.
That's true.
I was like, there's 2 options here. I'm not gonna gamble.
I've been guessing and sending them to Mason.
Right up until this last one. But I agree.
That
with
last
the
one I
rest
wouldn't
of
have gotten.
yeah. This is why I was like, hey, I can play some tricks on you guys.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
No, it's great.
No, it's not. Fuck you.
We're paying
Okay.
attention to the invocation, the casting rituals, the particles, and then we're also looking at the effects, and we're like, ha, yes, movement.
So.
Mislead. That's amazing.
That is actually a really good spell.
Yeah.
I kind of want.
didn't know that one
I
existed.
kind of want a certain Toes-related character to have it.
I want a certain Toes related character now.
We all do now.
No, not me. Give us your toes.
No.
Fun fact, Oliver used this spell on you guys. Remember when he ran away?
Yeah.
He used that spell and ran in the opposite direction.
Neat.
Damn, he had a lot of high-level spells.
Who's big boy?
Next.
Okay. So, next up in our amount of spells, as he claps his hands together and pushes it out, causing a thing of green, somewhat fog gas sort of thing out into the distance. Do you wish to guess, or do you wish to?
I don't know, Tyler. Is this an illusion? It's meant to look like a different spell?
Who
Never
knows?
roll. I'll roll.
Oh, yeah, oh yeah, who knows,
Oh.
Tyler? Yeah, you're really kind of putting us on the ram here, aren't you?
Well, James knows.
Sam,
I would argue, maybe not. It might be a level 19 spell.
Sam, do you think you know the spell, or do you wish to roll?
Well, I'm pretty sure I know what the spell is meant to be, but I don't know if it's actually something
Sam.
being
Sam,
cast.
roll or not?
Oh.
pick, God damn it, or I'll
It was
pick
your
for
choice to
you.
gamble.
I'll roll.
Okay.
23.
Okay.
I still roll.
So, you both, out of curiosity, Sam, what did you think it was going to be?
Fucking fog cloud. Who cares?
You know it to be Stinking Cloud.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
As
I was a pig. for
3, 2, 1, and then you guys
Too many
both get it.
I don't know the difference.
You need your encyclopedic knowledge of D&D for this one if you're playing it like we are.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Well, and Ugovan doesn't even have like he has decent Arcana for what he is. Not you guys.
It's because you're a sorcerer. You don't actually learn magic.
Yeah, so he's got like decent Arcana for what he is, but in the end, I would be screwed on so many levels.
I could probably do okay myself, but I know Noname has no goddamn clue.
So,
See, I justify it because James does have a really good knowledge of this shit.
the reason why I've given you guys the option to choose is just because I know that you guys have really high checks, Arcana, just to be like, you guys can choose. Next up, he sort of, he raises his hand out and pushes his hand forward, as you can see in the distance, when the rock has legs and arms now, and is walking towards the man.
How big is this rock?
It seems like a tiny size.
Create
Okay.
snow golem or snow golem, stone golem.
Wait,
I don't know, is
does
that a
he-
spell?
Repeat what he done?
He sort of crushes his hands together, pushes it out
Okay.
towards what looks to be a rock, and little legs and arms pop out of them as they walk towards, as he walks towards the man.
It's the
No.
create mimic spell. He turned it into a mimic.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay. Okay. You both know it to be the tiny servant spell.
Bitch, he didn't touch that rock?
One sec, is it a touch spell? I may have been mistaken.
That's why I thought you were tricking us.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
a touch spell. Then he would have ran over, kicked it, and then.
Oh, bitch, he would have gone.
Ran over,
97.
kicked it.
Ah! You got.
Nah, you're good. We get it anyway.
Yeah. Either way, you got it.
He grabs the rock,
Ah!
fucking throws it.
Sorry, I threw
And
my
it runs
pencil across
back
my
to him.
room.
Like an unhealthy relationship.
I was gonna say a self-fetching rock.
When your dog dies.
When your dog dies and you want to continue the game. When you played fetch with your dog before, it wasn't for your dog. You just enjoyed throwing things and having them come back to you.
It's just, he's just throwing things at them. Why not get a frisbee? Why buy a dog? This
And
seems
it-
like the most roundabout solution to this pastime.
Anyways,
A
Just got
boomerang,
pranked.
excuse me.
and the last one. Okay, and the last one that he does is he claps his hands together, opening them as a sphere of fire appears as he tosses it, erupting in a 20-foot radius of fire. Just
Come on. Yeah!
Does it happen right away?
all right. I feel
It
like on
happens
this
about
one,
as fast as a
everyone turns
fireball
it around at
happens,
the same
Felipe.
exact time.
No, I'm saying, did the fireball happen at the exact moment he cast it?
Yes.
Okay.
At 20.
Sorry, did the ball
radius?
of fire?
Just call it what it is, Felipe.
Flaming spear.
Inhabitable hemisphere.
Inhabitable sphere,
Wow.
more like it.
So, everyone knows what this spell is. I have
Yeah.
this hurl one fireball
Come
here.
on.
Can you say it?
Okay, 3,
There's 5 eyes
Two.
in
1.
Fireball!
fireball.
From like
There's 5 eyes. There is.
Even people from the audience are saying fireball.
Noname and you open like way over where they are. They just hear the explosion. They both look at each other. "Huh, fireball."
Corvo's like, Maestro from the distance, lightning bolt!
So yeah, there were a couple of different ones that I could have tricked you on more.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
You could.
The
Yeah,
reskinned Elder
like-
Blast was the one that got me.
Is it really that reskinned?
I don't know. I just
Pretty
don't,
sure that's what
that-
it is
I
actually.
just
Yeah,
don't picture
I
it as
did-
green.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's usually green.
I think the fact that he said when he said there were multiple balls of it and it was turned into a bit of a blast, I was like, I mean,
And my
Yeah.
thing was, you said they all three hit the same target. That's what got me.
They can.
Yeah,
I know.
and if I made it red, that's what would have been rude. It could have been Scorching Ray. I
Yeah,
was
Eldritch Blast
thinking
doesn't have
about-
a selected color, which is what got me. I don't know.
I've always seen it as green, so I do know that you can change it. I was also thinking about Shield of Faith, but he casts it on and dispels it on one turn.
only
There's a
closed
couple
for
of
a
different
minute.
ones that could have been. Rude,
Yeah,
but,
Tyler, this is cheating.
no, it's a test.
No, it's not.
No, if that's the
Yeah,
point of
if
a
you
test.
describe it as if it's one spell, but it's actually another, that's... Like I said, these could all be illusions, and when we say, oh, it's Fireball, it's like, no,
Well-
it's an illusion. It looks like Fireball.
I'd argue this is a
That's the
conversation to be
point
had
of-
afterwards.
yeah.
That's the
Mhm.
Point. It's
Yeah.
though.
it's semantics, so
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
semantic. If this was
Either
to
way-
literally just have fun with it, then yeah, but
Yeah. Either way, you guys came out on top, and with this, you
but, like,
actually
who
gained.
won?
You guys did.
But like,
I
no,
rolled
who
really
won?
hard.
I think
I don't want the team. I want the individual.
I think James did because Corvo got 2.
Yeah,
wrong and
James actually did win. So, anyways, as we tally up the points, it seems that James from the other ones has come out on top. Running in second is Corvo from the other ones.
He's the other one.
Being-
Other ones.
Third is
Being
Ubelvin.
being from the same team means that they do not that the points will not go from him to him, but it will go to the next person, which is
To hit.
Harry from the Toaster.
That's the name of their group.
Yes.
And you were worried about the other ones?
And the moment I hear the toaster, I'm
Do they have toasters in this world?
astounded.
They can toast it.
He is the toaster. He's just so hot.
He's like you.
That's
He's,
true.
he's a warforged.
He was the most excited about the fireball. His friends were up on the side. They were like, "This is how we toast it."
Oh, they're toasters because they're what
They're
do we call it?
maniacs.
What do you? I was gonna say are arsonists.
But anyways,
Which is neither here nor there.
James had it at 8 points, meaning that now Harry had it at 5 points, making it to where the other ones have gained 3 points in this competition.
Oh,
What? Oh, total.
yeah.
Yeah.
You gained the difference between second place.
Alright.
Yeah, that 50 points we got right off the bat, kind of helpful if we're getting 1 point to 3 points per game.
Yeah, we're now at 54 points.
Well-
54 points. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, there's 10 different answers, and to be honest, if everyone failed so bad, you guys could have gotten like 10 points from it.
And I got 9 points.
All right.
I got 9 right.
I'm doing the math here, because I've been marking down every time that.
If there's 10, the only one I got wrong was Eldritch Blast. Unless I.
Oh right, I see what. I did wrong now. Yeah.
I see
Then,
what's happening.
points.
Yeah. You're face to face with greatness, and it's strange.
You're face to face with me, and it's strange.
Anyway, so
You're face to face
Congratulations,
with
you
me,
have
Doctor
won.
Strange.
you have won the spelling competition. That will bring our competition to a close. Have fun at the fair.
Well, that was fun. What do you think, Corvo? Any of them got you?
Next up is the exotic animal competition, starting in about an hour. Yeah.
Corvo will reply, cheaters. And he'll walk off stage.
He's gonna grab Corvo. He's gonna walk up to Corvo and like a friendly hand on the back, like don't worry, bud. Yeah, that I'll admit it was a bit cheeky, like cheap on a few of the spells where they're trying to trick you into thinking it was a different spell, but it is what it is. Personally, I think the secret is actually focusing on the actual incantation of the spell, so you actually comprehend what spell it is rather than the actual effect.
I suppose. Let's go see if we can catch up with the others.
Yeah, let's see if we can go watch some crafting.
Okay. So you guys start traveling down. It will take a bit of time, and the crafting competition start at the same time. So we're going to go over to Noname and New Govan.
Noname and
So yes, as you travel
Cyclops.
down the left path, you see a cacophony of different activities going on. The sort of whack-a-mole, the hammer one. Sorry, I realized that I realized my problem. I never pulled up the game document. I've been trying to be like, what am I forgetting? I was talking to Argo and Mason earlier, and I was like, I can't remember what I'm forgetting.
something is left out.
Yeah. Okay, there we
Somebody
go.
stole my spaghetti!
Oh man.
Catch my spaghetti.
So, anyways, you guys see a couple different games. You see the hammer hit. You see yeah, hit the hammer.
Fucking destroy the hammer.
You see sorry, I'm forgetting all of my words now.
Totally good.
You see a couple dunk tanks and stuff like that.
There's a dunk tank.
Yes.
We're stopping there.
As you walk up to one of the dunk tanks, you see this this elvish gentleman that has like what looks to be somewhat like runic tattoos across his body, high elf in nature, and he just sitting back and it's just like, hey, oh, sorry, Missy, I think you're, are you sure you're gonna be able to hit with that eye? Hey, your depth perception may be a bit off.
Finally,
How much?
someone agrees.
How much?
It's free. It's more for the points.
Wonderful. And she's gonna pick up a ball. She's gonna take 6 seconds to insightful fighting the fucking target to give herself advantage.
Are you able to do that against an object?
Does insightful fighting give you advantage?
An object can't lie. It
make-
can't be
It
inside
makes
it
you
either.
have
Pretty sure. No, I did. It was just because I wanted to.
You're just being really key on this is where I need to hit
Oh
it.
yeah.
See that wood right there? That wood ain't gonna move. Let's hit this.
So
You're
yeah.
gonna pull me against
We'll
the
give it-
plate,
we'll give it a
Maddie.
sh- we'll give
You
it a
gotta
shot.
pull me against a plate.
What's the roll for this? Is it just a straight
Uh,
d20?
Yeah, d20 plus strength.
This is bad. Can I use dexterity?
Sorry.
This is bad.
How many balls are there?
You get 3.
Cool. Actually, not bad.
Yeah.
13, 19, 11.
So yeah. What's your bonus to strength? 2?
0.
0.
Oh.
Okay.
Which is
So
why I asked if I could use dex instead. I was hoping it would be like shooting a
I see.
bow.
as you toss the first one, it just misses. Like, oh man, see, I told.
When he says that. Oh no, my depth perception is so bad.
Your desk's perception?
We're not worried about it.
Nice one, miss. So it seems like you're from the other ones. Do you have? What's your name?
Noname.
Naname? Sounds good.
I can't wait to see all the spellings, all of them write down.
Yeah. He marks it down and is like, well, hope have a lovely time.
Thank you.
And yeah, there's many different games and such. Is if there's any games that you go like, oh yeah, this is a game
I
want
want
to
to make you
guys-
go and do whack-a-mole.
Okay, there's like a whack-a-mole game.
Govin basically just stood back and was watching the throws for
Mhm.
the last one. So
Okay.
You go and give it a shot.
what am I to do?
The goal is to hit as many of them as you can in the amount of time given. When you hit one, it'll go down and another one will pop up.
And the purpose? What
Just
will we
damn it.
gain for doing this? I'm curious.
Presumably, if you get high enough points, or if you hit it enough, you'll get a point for the team.
Welcome to Nakano.
Yeah,
Knock a
good to know.
gnome.
Oh.
Take this.
Oh no.
Take this. This wooden this spout with a bit of protection on it, and try to hit the gnomes that pop out.
I'll take the
No, what a
bat.
terrible shot. This is almost worse than the gnome throw.
Hook a halfling.
Huck a halfling.
He'll
Yeah.
nod to Noname and say, "Understood. I will attempt to get a point," and then turn to the gnomes.
One of the gnomes pops
Prepare for your
out.
end, Holmes.
Come on, try to. Come on, do you think you can get me? As one pops out, and goes back down. Make either a sleight of hand or an attack roll with strength.
I think my sleight of hand's better.
Mhm.
I guess I'll give it a go. Nat 20.
As you just a gnome pops out like, "Come on, boom!" As you knock this gnome out. As it was so swift that you didn't even like. You didn't even like see his hand go by. The gnome was just knocked
I
out.
just saw the gnome and then I no longer saw the gnome.
He
Yeah.
saw the gnome, and then he was gnome no more.
Then he was gnome more.
No more.
No more.
Okay. Another one pops out and says like, "Hey man,
I'm sorry.
Whoa,
I
I
like
didn't
your
know.
sleight of hand or strength."
20.
You hit that gnome like right off the bat, like he stumbles in.
Whack whack.
Noname is like on her knees laughing next to you guys.
He's
And
just
last one pops out. Okay, you've got enough, and you can swing if you wish. Sleight of hand or strength.
12, that one.
Okay, so you just you sort of like swing out. Your speed is really fast, and then like taps him on his head as he's just like, "You have enough points," and then it's just like, "Oh, cool," as it just taps him.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay then.
Oh, bro, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Well
okay,
then.
okay, we split.
Well, 3 points for you. You got all the gnomes.
Wonderful. Thank you for letting me play.
The guy sort of like wiping the sweat off his brow. As
Fucking almost killed a man.
as you guys are walking away, Nanami and you go and you have a high enough perception to see them like sort of carrying off the first
no.
Dum dum dum.
He'll look over at Naname and say, "That was interesting. I have never done something like that before."
Did you have fun?
He'll kind of pause for a moment and go, "Yes, I think I did have
I forgot to
fun."
get your names.
Ugobin, the other ones.
Okay, thank you. Wait, you go from the team name or the other one's his name?
Other ones is the team name. Ugobin's his name.
Gotcha.
You say, "Yes, I do think I had fun."
You demolished him.
I thought that was the purpose of the game.
It was. It was just very impressive.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, you guys are sort of laughing throughout the walk there. You're not really paying attention to anything else.
We stopped paying attention to all the other games because Ugobin fucking killed a man.
Oh god.
Bleeding from the forehead. Boom. You have nightmares about you going for the rest of his life.
The man's gonna never be able to be the gnome for that game ever again.
Can I go?
He retires.
Oh my god.
I'd rather be in the halfling.
When the one-eyed man came, it was all over for me.
He had the weirdest helmet.
Oh my god.
The
So,
bright lights
you
go right into my soul. Don't know ways out of Percon now.
So we go.
yeah, you guys get to the crafting competition. As you see everyone setting up, you see 3 different judges there. One of them, actually 2 of them, Naname, you recognize. The first one is a dwarven man wearing sort of a noblish outfit with the symbol of Holido on, not Holido,
right back.
Springbow on the chest. With
Spring
with
I have to go through all
I-
my note people.
bell.
as that's as you know this man as Eleanor the Cogmaker. The right hand to
Yep.
Wait,
A
is he the
hand
right hand to
to-
Quinra?
Yep.
Perfect.
you see this gnomish gentleman leaning back. You see his name, Alan. He seems familiar to you. You're not fully sure. And the last one you also recognize is a is an ovish lady that is wearing somewhat of the Holido colors with red laces, leatherish armor, and a quiver on the back and a bow. Oh, as you actually know this person as Sophia, the arrow maker.
Hmm.
Neat.
I do know her.
I do know her. Yes.
Then I was gonna like point them out and say all their names to you, Govin. Not that the one is Quinro's right hand, but
Yeah, but his name.
but like all the names.
Mm-hmm. You give him a nod. They seem apt to judge for a crafting competition.
I'd say so.
Yeah. No, I mean you do. Alan, he's sort of messing with something in his hand, and like you, there is something in the back of your mind where you feel like you know this. But anyways,
You can kill him and attempt to find out.
No.
as the competition starts,
Govin,
contestants come
I'm back.
as the competition starts. You see this human girl. She seems to be looking down, sort of not paying attention to everyone around her at the moment. As she has silver hair with black tips, and somewhat looking like commoner's clothes. As she walks to the position of Trisha. As the next one walks out, you see the Genasi girl with the waterfall looking hair, reddish clothes, little hearts painted on the cheeks, smiling, skipping across. As Naname, you've met this individual.
I
As
have.
they go,
I love her.
as they go to the position of Kersey.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Kersey, okay.
Yep. As the last one walks out, they have somewhat of like a dirtied face, a dwarvish folk. Oh, walking out, they look proud. As you go, Ben, you notice that he gives sort of a raised eyebrow at you out of curiosity.
Ooh.
Walks over. Hello, I am Ugolden.
I was created. How about you?
I was created.
As
What a way to start.
Eleanor stands up. Greetings. As you may know, I'm Eleanor the Cog Maker. With me today, I have Alan the toy maker, and Sophia the arrowsmith. I'm happy to be here to see the rising stars. I'm sorry to hear, but I'm sorry for some folk, but Poppy was not able to make it to the fair today. She's been out under the weather, and she felt like it would be best if she rested for the evening. I hope we all wish her well, as in this competition we must still continue forward. So I need you all to stand up and perform your various different forms of crafting. You can try to put a minor enchantment if you have time, but you have about 30 minutes to see what you can craft. Yes, it's a low amount of time, but you all showed to be fairly efficient crafters. Now, if you wouldn't all mind, let's get this show started. As Alan sort of puts out his hand, as a little toy bell starts ringing.
Aw, cute.
As he also pulls out a little toy clock that's just as
Cog maker. Yeah, little clock.
yep. As everyone starts to do their crafts, you see each of them pull out this large box of different materials. As each of them are sort of doing their own thing. You see Trisha sort of carving in some runes onto each parts of it, and she sort of seems like they're going more for enchanting the item than more. You see Kersey starts weaving a weaving a pair of not weaving sewing a thing of pants together, as you just sort of putting some unique thread designs on each part, as Edwin he takes out his various different tools and starts screwing different pieces together, sort of heating it up with a flame in his hand to make it to where you can curve the
Ooh.
metal.
We have a tiny artificer here.
Mhm.
Ooh.
As they all start doing their various different forms. You see Kersey just continuously making it. At one point she goes like, Sophia, what's your pants size? Man, I just realized I don't know pants size for women. Maddie, give me one.
Medium.
Say small, medium, or large. Just say one. Of them.
Medium.
But any of them literally could mean any size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Women's clothing is made by voodoo and witchcraft, and not the kind that I know how to do.
Why do you think Kersey's making it?
Exactly.
I was going to
One
make
of
that
them is-
joke, but I was like, man, I realized I...
Tyler, can I request one of them to be making a sparkly jar that you shake, and then when you put it down, it's
Oh my
slowly.
god.
That your professor says is not a good idea, and then he is most enchanted with your idea anyway.
Yes, that's the one.
Ha!
Victory.
Anyways.
Sorry, inside joke.
No, I know the joke, but
I'm just
But,
disappointed, that's all.
all of them start doing the various different crafts. Kirsty gets the design for Sophie, uh, and then eventually, time is up. As Kirsty has a nice little pair of pants, the Hollydale colors on it. Trisha has a what looks to be somewhat of like a quarter staff with various runes in it, and Edwin has what looks to be a sword. As so each of you go one by one and explain to me what each of these are. This is a staff that when you, if you put, that is intangible unless made contact with. Do you mean, like, if you have it hit someone, it can go through it? No, if it hits someone, it will become tangible. So, is it like if you can push it through a wall? No, it becomes tangible when it hits the wall. Sorry, ma'am, I don't want to be rude, but Alan speaks up. So you pretty much made it a stick. Yes. it has the enchant. It seems like she's very flabbergasted, and she's like, you can just go to the next person. Oh, okay. We'll put thought in. Kirsty, what did you make? Well, if you want it. Well, what you can Sophia, can you put on these pants? What they do? Why don't you put them on?
They pull your legs off.
Evil laugh. No.
I
They
would rather.
cover your legs.
Well, they're just very soft fabric. Eleanor, could you investigate it real quick? Yeah, sure. As
Nona's gonna
here you go.
from the audience be like, if you need a volunteer to put them on, I'll do it.
Ah, but they don't fit you. Sorry.
Or the
And,
shot. She's gonna point.
Eleanor pulls out this little monocle, and and it twists it, and it extends outward. As what it looks like, I don't know why she's trying to be so about it. It's supposed to be sort of the supposed to be like you have it in. It's the softest material. It's supposed to be exactly your fit. It's supposed to just go really soft. Okay, I guess I can put it on. As she puts it on, just like over her own pants, and it's like, they do feel fairly soft. Sorry, I have pins and needles in my leg. Sorry, the pants are very comfortable. Sorry, I've just been sitting in this chair for too long.
Oh, should they pull your legs up? Should've listened to
As
me.
she takes it off, and it's just like, sorry. This is actually fairly nice. Maybe I'll try to get some later if it's good. As
Incredibly comfortable pants that always make you feel like your ass is falling asleep. That's fucking hilarious.
as he gives it back to Kirsty. He's like, "You're welcome. I'm always happy to sell." As the next one comes up, is just like, so what I did was this is it's not my original design, but I've worked with it a bit. As he pulls out his sword, as he swings it down, part of the top, half the blade splits apart into a short sword. The short sword turns into a short bow sort of design.
Thief!
And
No kidding.
I've seen that.
yeah, Nanami and Hugofin, you've both seen this sort of thing before.
They look at each other and then at the bow and then at each other and then at the
Yeah.
bow.
Bones, 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 bones. He's still coming after us.
as Eleanor's like, I see that, and from the looks of it, not even a bit of magic up to it. Yes, that's a fun little device you got there. I may see that for like a trick arrow. See you for some tricks and stuff like that. Yeah. As well, we'll take a brief intermission to chat about what we think is the best
Is
option.
this Forged in Fire, but for magic crafting?
It's amazing. I fucking
No,
love
they
it.
would have had more time.
For their first one, they would have had more time.
All right, we need
Yeah.
you to leave the thing for 3 days and come back.
During the intermission, Nona's gonna head up to Trisha.
Mhm.
She's gonna say, Poppy wanted to be here. She wanted me to say hi for her.
Oh, Poppy?
She's gonna like tilt her head to the side so Barry can pop her head out.
Barry! Oh, hey, hey, Trisha. Sorry, I forgot his voice for a second. Matthew's here. Hey, Trisha, how you doing? Sorry, I told Poppy that it wasn't the best idea if I did it, if I was in this competition. Hey, you did great. At least the,
What was her thing again?
The stick.
it was the, staff that becomes tangible whenever it makes contact with things. Well, at least it's better than, when you made the, staff that's just completely intangible and it fell through the ground.
That I.
It's
is
at the
great.
core of the planet now.
That is
Burning
amazing.
somewhere deep
Yeah.
away.
That is actually amazing.
There's also the, yeah, but it's like it's like my blindfold that when it covers people's eyes, it makes them blind.
Okay, cool note for physics. If you were to drop something that could travel straight directly through the center of the Earth, it would actually come out the other side and stop at the same height.
How?
Gravity.
Anyways,
Yeah.
That sounds amazing, actually.
Yeah. I'm known for giving enchantments that do what the things already do.
But should somebody say poke a hole in the blindfold to try and use it anyway, it's not gonna work.
No, if it's not covering the eyes completely, it doesn't work.
That's even more amazing.
She sort of puts her hands in their face. Percy comes up behind us like, hey, don't worry, I think you did perfectly fine. Puts out 2 thumbs up. Well, he sure was useful. Has
I will look at Kersey. Just beautiful performance. 10 out of 10.
Yep. you know how I like to run my business. I do say that seems like the guards are starting to notice that
Cops.
I'm around. So if you wanna get something from the shop, you should probably get your friends to come soon.
Act fast. Got it.
Do you make poisons too?
No. She makes something infinitely
poison that
more
work on
useful
robots?
than poison.
I wish to die.
I wish to
Oh.
Yes, I
One sec, did you actually say that, you Govin?
No, Ugovin's actually still sitting where he was. He hasn't
Okay.
he's stayed. So he's still in the stands. Or standing. I don't know if we were sitting or standing.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Nona's gonna scruff. No. Trisha's. Why did I say Alice? Trisha said. Just.
We invent
Hey, it's
somebody
alright.
today.
Everybody starts somewhere when they're doing what they love.
Yeah, but it's been like 5 years.
Okay, it took me 25 years to shoot a bow with one eye.
Yeah, but you have a disability.
So does she. She can't make items that are gonna use.
There's common, there's uncommon, and then there's just useless.
Robe of useful items is an item now, right? Robes of useless items, I guess.
It's just a robe.
Like I said, the robe of relatively mediocre items, like a lamp.
Items you
Dude.
can't use. A pencil with
It'd
like
be
a broken.
no relatively
head.
useless items would be a lamp with no oil. A pencil
Oil
with
with-
like
Pencil
a dull
that's
pencil. Yeah. A pencil that
A
hasn't
dead
been sharpened yet.
A safety pin, but like only part of it.
4 inches worth of twine.
A broken ruler.
Rock.
Well, thank you for
James?
your words, but we'll see what the judges think.
Oh,
Um,
I was wondering.
mhm.
Poppy's not doing great, and her dad is blaming. She's gonna kind of motion up at Barry. And we took Barry along here, but we're going on a bit of a path that is a little bit more dangerous. I was wondering if you wanted to take care of her until Poppy's feeling better.
Oh yeah, that would be fine. Yeah, I know. Bips can be feisty.
Bips.
That cat is so ginormous.
Oh yeah,
How does he move?
Robe
He's
hunt.
like a bumblebee.
sometimes you can't even. Sometimes you can't even see the legs as he. Sometimes it's like a. It's sort of like watching the waves move.
He's just an orb. I don't understand.
Yeah, like he is a large cat.
Right. Well, come find me when you're about to leave so that I can give you Barry. Okay.
Okay, we'll try my best. Don't know how long I'll be here.
That's okay. I'm with a giant metal person, a man wearing all cloak and a bird mask, and the most normal man you've ever seen. And I'm bright orange. You'll find us.
Okay then.
She'll pat her on the head, give Kersey like double finger guns, and she's gonna walk by. And as she walks by, what was the guy's name?
Actually, as that was going on, Ugovin, as you were standing there,
Oh.
Edwin actually walks up to you and just like, amazing. Are you one of them? One of those creatures, one of those contraptions made by that ancient individual?
Ugovin will nod. Hello there. Yes, I am. I am a construct.
That is,
We're just watching a
Brilliant.
video in the background.
it's Maddie. We can hear you. Can you turn down your video, Maddie? It's very.
I've literally
verbal.
muted my microphone.
That's
We,
weird.
we could hear every
You
part of it.
were
I muted the microphone. How the fuck?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
Anyway.
something's going wrong with my shit.
Weird.
Interesting. Huh. Anyways, sorry.
Anyway, you are brilliant.
Thank you.
That craft of yours really something. I've been having people go around and try to pick up any material. I figured out how to make a sort of round piece that will turn into a shield. I made a handle that can extend into a greatsword. There's so many different things that your creator has made.
He will nod. I'm glad that my master's creations are still being put to use, even today.
Yes, well, we just started getting into them. We found pieces of it throughout time, but apparently chunks of those labs have been popping up.
It does seem that way. They have been opening, or so I've been told. I am not sure why.
Oh, you are amazing. Oh, let me. As he sort of like lifts up your arm and sort of like looking all throughout you. Are you being powered by those crystals? I've seen different versions of you, but they've never had this crystal.
Man, stay the nerd.
Yes, this crystal here is what gives me my power. I, however, am the only unit who is powered by this crystal.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. As he pulls out a notebook and started writing it down. Do you have those, did your feet extend those claws to grapple onto the walls?
Yes, I do have an attachment as such.
Okay, okay. Oh man. It seems. Yes, your lens is blue, unlike the others. Is that? You must be a special type of unit. What type are you?
I am unit number UGVN-1A7F of the UGVN unit type.
Okay, so I must have found the UG units.
Yes, there were smaller versions of myself, much simpler, known as UG units.
Yes, it seems like your unit have been able to keep solid throughout the years. At one point we found down towards, I think, Timberwood, there were units that were almost completely destroyed. We weren't able to get that far into it, but that's what we were able to pick up.
I do not know where Timberwood is.
It's a little town north of here. Not north, south.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was thinking in Ugovin's brain.
Yeah, I was like, north.
Sorry, I was thinking as Ugovin.
I'm like, I know where Timberwood is. That's not it.
Yeah, not north. That may be one of the other laboratories. However, I have not been to any others than my own.
Interesting, interesting. There were these, near, let me try to remember. Sorry, as he starts flipping through his notebook.
Got a whole goddamn notebook.
Yeah. There it is. There was another lab that people were talking about by the Shadow Falls near Fort Mary. That one seems to have these units that have inscribed in the back BIN.
Oh God.
Do you know about those units?
I do not think so. I do not know of many of the units from other laboratories. I will have to ask my companions if they have been there.
Interesting, interesting. Yes, we weren't able to get fully into that one either. People had an odd feeling about it. Sounds of something crawling around in the walls.
Yes, many of the laboratories have defense systems. That would likely be one of them.
Okay. So, oh my God, there's so many things I want to ask you about.
I am surprised to find someone who knows so much about my master's work.
Well, yes, your master was a genius. Why wouldn't I learn more about him?
I'm certain he would be appreciative to hear that.
Yes, like there were many, there's so many different things I wanted to talk to you about. I do have to go back to the stage soon. So, if you ever around, I have a little section set up between the Gusting Meadows and Springville. Not Springville. Well, what used to be Yugo. So
Understood.
please come by at some point. Do you have a map? I can mark it down.
I do not have one on me. However, Naname may have one herself.
What do I have?
A map. Do you have a map?
Oh, Corvo's got the map, but if you
Yeah.
and she'll like pull out a notebook and just draw like the general shape of the.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let me just double check something.
Actually, are you gonna be here for a while? Like after Corvo's done
Oh!
being changed in it? I've been talking for 40 seconds. Good sir.
Sorry! You sort of. I wasn't really paying attention to you. You just sort of appeared behind me. And
I
like,
know I'm very good at that. I practiced a lot.
Been
Talk
talking for
40
40 seconds.
He wasn't ready.
Jesus Christ, you just psyched this man out of his own mind.
Oh, well,
If you're gonna be here for a
Uh,
while, we can grab our buddy who has a map.
well, I am a busy person. I'm mainly here to try to get some favor with the cog maker.
Is he the one who is one of the judges?
Is
Yes.
Alan gonna point at Elentor?
Eleanor.
Eleanor. I'm pretty sure there's a T in there.
Maybe. One sec. I'll look at his name real
I'm
quick.
so sure.
It's a silent T,
Yeah,
man.
Elentor.
Elentor? Okay.
Elentor, right there.
Elentor.
See it. Elentor.
Right. Oh yeah, man.
Booyah!
I looked at my. Here's the thing. I looked at his character sheet and looked at my notes, and man, they were two completely. Yeah, Elentor. Elentor the cog maker.
Beautiful.
Elentor. He's the right hand of. Anyway,
He has
Um,
a right hand.
The right hand of Quinro.
and she winces.
Oh, he knows Sir Quinro.
Yes. And like, and if I get favor with him, then maybe I can, and be up on a higher level near the lords.
That may
Yeah,
be.
pipe dream, but hopeful.
I wish you good luck with that, then.
Well, look like the judges are starting to go back, so I'm gonna go back to the stage.
We'll come find you with that map. For
Sounds
some
good.
reason. Why did we need a map?
He was
Yeah.
going to point us in the right direction of some of my master's other laboratories, as well
Maybe-
as his own workspace.
Perfect.
He sort of. One sec, I realize that you're not gonna be able to see this, but he pulls out like a piece of paper and it's just like, okay, let me just circle these down real quick on your map. And he does that. You guys won't be able to see it right now, but
No, but we'll transfer them over to the bigger map when we see Quinro again.
well, I'm
Quinro?
just putting it on the.
Would we see Quinro again?
Sorry.
Can we go
We'll be
see
dead.
Quinro? I want to go see Quinro.
No,
Let's go see
We
Quinro.
can't. If we go see Quinro, we'll vomit.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm willing to let you vomit so I can see Quinro.
You're gonna have to hold the bucket then.
Holds
the hair.
bucket while looking at Quinro. Hello.
So yeah, he pulls out. He just makes like a small. He tries to draw it like really quick and stuff like that, and then the judges come by and they're just like, Eleanor, stand up. So through decision making, we've decided that Edwin, you have your device is very grand, and we would love to we decide that you are the top ranking one, followed by Kirsty. Kirsty does a little curtsy, and then and it's just like, sorry Trisha, but Alan speaks up, your device sucked.
Damn.
Fucking rude to her.
he doesn't seem like the nicest of fellows. But she looks sort of distraught and is like, well, better look next time, Trisha. Hope you get better at your trade, and that should be it. Sorry, Alan threw me off. Whatever. Wait. Show's coming up at some point. This is the end. Have a lovely fair day. As he stacks up some papers on his end, picks up a couple of his toys, and then he starts walking off. As you see, Trisha actually looks really sad, and she sort of rushes off. As Percy goes like, oh well, sort of
Next time.
walks sort of off to the side, and then after that, Edwin starts walking towards you, and then it's just like, Edwin, can you come here? I'd like to speak with you for a minute. As Ellen Tor actually calls him over. She's like, looks towards you and is like, sorry, this is what I want. And walks
She
over to.
gives him a thumbs up, you know.
As they talk,
You go, and you don't mind if I go see if I can cheer Trisha up, do you?
That would be all right, of course.
She'll hand him the paper with the locations on it.
Would you
Why
like
don't you
me-
go find?
Oh.
Why don't you go
Continue.
find Corvo and James? See which one of them won their dick measuring contest.
He will not. I will find out who won.
Out of curiosity, how long did the spelling contest last?
So it would have been 6 seconds a spell, 3 seconds per spell, 10 spells, so 60 plus 30, so 90. So not
Less
long.
than half an hour.
Yep.
For
James-
the sake of D&D.
James
Mhm.
would have headed over, and I assume with Corvo's being
Mhm.
okay with it, towards the crafting area because we know you guys are there.
Ugovich
Yeah.
goes into stealth mode. You'll never find me.
As
It's not important what I'm doing. Like we don't have to roleplay it or anything. I'm just gonna go cheer up Trisha, give her some candy, and
Yeah.
give her berry.
Perfect, perfect.
you guys are actually, you know that to meet back up, you would actually all be sort of going in the same direction.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
I was just thinking like with time management, like the fact that they had 30
We're gonna
minutes
meet
to
each
craft
other
something.
halfway, basically.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So. So as you rush off to there, Corvo, Corvo, James, and Ugovin all meet up with each other. And
Hello. Hello, James. Corvo.
So
Did you-
apparently I'm better at spells than Corvo.
No, that is not what that.
I'm better at knowing that people are trying to cheat me into losing points in a competition for identifying spells than Corvo. Is that more fitting?
It doesn't matter. It was for fun. Anyway,
I'm fucking with you, Corvo. I know you're a better caster.
it doesn't matter.
You go and
how
sit
did
there. Who won the dick measuring
Yeah, I was
contest?
gonna- Didn't get a chance to ask. They started talking.
You go, but how was the crafting show?
A man by the name of what was it again? Who won?
Edwin.
Edwin won the crafting contest with a device that looked very similar to one of my
So-
masters.
So what you could say is he Ed won.
Yes, I suppose. Assuming you were making a play on his name.
That's in fact exactly what I was doing. You go.
I just find
Thank
the
you for
name
noting
to be
that.
incredibly familiar. Anyways,
He did so using a design that looked very similar to one of my masters. And he spoke often, after I got to speak with him, of exploring laboratories.
I see. What was the design he used?
It was a sword that transformed into a short bow, crossbow, bow of some kind.
It's a short sword that turned into a short bow.
Yep.
That.
Yep. And Corvo, he was looking kind of like down at you, and then he kind of like looked straight up, like, oh.
That's interesting.
He spoke of exploring two separate laboratory locations. One supposedly south of here, by a town known as Timberwood.
Timberwood.
Timberwood. as well as one to the east of here, by near the Shattered Falls.
Shadow Falls.
Shadow Falls. I'm all over the place today. I'm so sorry. Shadow Falls.
Yes. I have seen that design.
The weapon he made.
Yes, we found that same laboratory.
Your pronunciation is
sorry?
wrong.
Can you say that again, please?
We explored the very same laboratory.
Oh, God.
James, I think Corvo is having an aneurysm.
Nah, he's just still butthurt that I beat him.
Anyways.
Exactly. Nah. Where did Nanama go?
She went to comfort the
Oh,
loser
man.
of the competition.
Aye.
That
She's
makes
doing
sense.
fine now. And she's standing behind James.
Hey.
Oh,
Also, I have a map which has several locations, including the aforementioned laboratories, as well as the man's workspace. And he'll show the crappy piece of paper.
Yeah. You see like a couple different rectangles of like this is the general location.
man,
Are they multicolored blues and greens?
Yes,
We
we'll hand
figured
it
you
over to
could put him
Corvo.
on a bigger map,
Corvo.
and if we really wanted more specific locations, we could go find him again.
Yeah.
He is busy though, talking with Elentor.
The right hand of Quinro.
Oh,
She,
Good
she
for
like
him.
she
The
like
engineer.
winces again.
as you know, he'll be like, never mind. He'll fold the paper and put it inside his coat. So, anyways, yes, Noname was there, but we were inside the laboratory. There were an army of these skeletons that wielded those bow sword things.
They were likely constructs of my masters, then.
You guys
They were.
really went into a lot of places before I joined up.
We've gone exploring.
Oh, how's it going, DB?
I forgot, he was with us.
He vibrates.
My cat just jumped onto my lap, so I'm like
Oh.
explaining it that way.
Well, Kramer's taking a nap on the bed behind me. But yeah, DB would be on one of your shoulders.
I imagine
you
on
call.
Nona's.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, that was where we met Titan.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
You met the Titan unit. So
Yes.
that is where he was being kept. It's good to
Yes, we didn't destroy him like we did the door watcher.
know. Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper.
Synonyms.
Door watch.
The
I like
keeper.
that you remembered the connotation. You remembered like how it felt. Just no idea what it actually was. The door
That's
watcher.
much less intimidating.
The spinning spirally sharp ball of doom.
And that one.
Yeah.
That gave you that gave you permanent poison trauma.
Oh yeah, that gave Corvo AIDS.
Oh.
But anyways, yeah, the door watcher?
The gatekeeper, I think you mean.
Ah, yes.
I am glad to hear that one of my master's constructs survived your party.
We don't destroy everything we come across, you Govan.
You don't?
To kind of take a step back, excuse me?
Corvo, think of the list. What have we not destroyed
Each other.
so far?
That is a good start.
I don't plan on hurting any of you, and so far, that's all that counts to me.
That's honestly, that's actually quite appreciated. That is a very good sentiment to hear.
I agree.
Awesome.
I am glad to hear you do not plan to destroy either of us.
To change the
I
subject
figured
into
it was
something less
implied.
intimidating, you Govan demolished a gnome.
How
Why
that's
would you-
intimidating.
We're going. Gnomes are very fragile things. They protect
There-
guardians. Or you're
there
talking
was
about the crafting people?
there was knock a gnome, and I said you
Oh,
Govan
knock
should
a gnome.
play.
It was a
Oh.
game which Noname asked me to play.
He just
Oh.
demolished him.
Did you get any points?
They
3.
gave me 3.
Nice. And I was playing. Did you ever hear the game of Whack a Wizard?
I have not. Is it similar to Whack a Gnome?
No, James.
I've played something similar back home. Stand on,
Nice.
stand on the wall and you just see how many people you can hit with water balloons.
That sounds like fun, actually. But no, Whack Wizards is the name I dubbed the spell competition. Because, you know, I was whacking all the wizards around.
That
And
doesn't
they
matter.
all lost to, apparently, one, I'm pretty sure I heard a few of them whisper underneath their breath of a musclehead or a dimwit.
I would like
Not
to
you,
remove.
Corvo.
Anyways,
I would like to remove your headband. I don't know you have the headband, but I'd like to remove it all the same.
anyways, I figured it was implied that I wouldn't be hurting any of you, but besides the point. I don't think we are entirely forces of destruction.
I was making a joke, Corvo.
I
you don't have to
agree.
worry about
You
it.
spared Titan. That is a good sign.
It was
Being
more
able
like
to
Titan
destroy
spared
things
us,
isn't a bad
actually.
thing. Knowing when is probably the most important part. I was making a joke.
I'm sorry if I'm touchy about that, but
No, you don't worry. Don't worry. I'll leave it alone.
We didn't. Okay. Well, what are the next events? There was one that sounded like something Yugovan would like.
Yes, there is a rare animal competition of some kind happening in a short while. I would like to see it, and I'm curious what kinds of animals you have.
None of us are planning on taking part in that one, right?
I do not think
I
so.
don't know, James. You're a pretty exotic animal.
You know, with this appearance, definitely. But shockingly, I'm more focused on if we're counting me as an exotic animal. I'm the only one I know.
I could make a joke here, but I feel it.
You're free to do so. I set all of you up for it. I really did. You're free to make a joke.
Well, that. Never mind.
Corvo, tell a joke.
You're already
Alright.
enough of a joke, James.
There you go. Perfect. Great job, Nomname. 10 out of 10 would raise again.
Okay,
Yeah.
my joke. If it's not too good, let me know. I'm still working on that. It's not the boat one again.
Corvo, have you heard my jokes?
Nona's gonna start leading them towards
I
the
really
competition.
can't judge.
Okay, so you guys just go to the competition. It
I
is
wanna
gonna be
hear
no.
Corvo joke.
Corvo.
No. While they're joking, she's just leading them there so that they'll get there eventually.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, Corvo, you'll say, well, if you are the last of your species, you should get the breeding.
Okay,
Well,
And then Corvo will say, right. We have some time for the competition. Do we want to see what type of food they have here?
They have everything. It's amazing.
Can you please narrow that down?
Have you never been to a fair before?
No.
All right, corn dogs, cotton candy, deep fried everything. She'll just start listing off like carnival food.
mm-hmm.
They
Ah,
have every kind of candy you can think of. I bought a lot already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she'll just like pull out like just a giant handful out of her bag.
What was the one you gave me earlier?
It was a cannonball
Is that like a gobstopper, Tyler?
Yeah.
All right.
from Captain Candy.
Right. Well, if you don't want to get anything to eat, let's head there and get ready.
Okay, so
Sounds good to
We
me.
can stop for food. I don't. You go and you can't eat.
I cannot. I can also not taste.
I could probably go for a bite. I hear corn dogs are pretty enjoyable.
mm-hmm.
So corn dogs.
To corn dogs!
The corn dogs.
Corn dogs!
Yeah.
2 corn dogs.
So yeah,
Corvo
you
yelling,
guys go
"Corn
to the
dogs!"
corn dogs. They say it's about like it's like 3 silver per corn dog.
Everybody gets the corn dog, I guess, except for.
you go if you can smell. No, wait.
No, I will just pay because that's.
The no-name way.
That's expected.
Well, I have all the money.
Corvo, as he eats, he's going to use a minor illusion to do a bubble of privacy.
We need to get you like an eating mask, you know, or just like a
God.
hinge.
Every time you do that, all I want to do is counterspell. That's all I can
If you,
think
I mean,
of.
if you do, you wouldn't have got the mask off, so it'd just be
I
him holding the
know.
bean.
That's true.
You
You
gotta
only
learn
got-
to spell magic, my friend.
I think I can.
Just gonna like
next time.
lean over
Anyways.
to Govan and James and be like, and just hold up the disc I have that reflects and changes magic.
So I actually haven't had a corn dog before. I just heard about them from town. So I think they're really good. I've never had a corn dog.
I just thought I did. You put the the anti-magic thing into the illusion. And it dispels Corvo's, but it puts one on all of you, so you don't see his face anyway.
Just everyone else. It's just everywhere but him.
I've
Hey.
never had a corn dog before.
Yeah, you guys get some good corn dogs going on.
Hell yeah.
As you guys are walking by, Noname, you know that you're getting near Kersey's shop.
Oh, hey, do any of you want an item that'll make somebody else really uncomfortable?
Excuse me.
One of the creators.
Are you trying to get us to buy lingerie?
No.
Uh,
I'm sure she sells it, but it's guaranteed to make you infertile.
That would come in handy in a lot of people's eyes. Just saying.
Oh,
Same.
absolutely.
Or
She-
extremely fertile.
One of the
Also
makers,
would come in handy in a lot of cases.
one of
Just
the
saying.
one of the makers for the competition makes items that are just supposed to fuck with you. I bought shoes for my uncle that always feel like there's a pebble in them. I can't wait to give them to him later.
that actually. Are you talking about like a curse shop?
Yeah.
That sounds incredibly
Her name is
interesting.
Kirsty. I love her. She's a cute little water genasi. Her pigtails are waterfall. It's great. Come on, we'll go. And she'll just like usher everybody in.
Yeah.
I feel
You,
ushered.
you get by and
It's down, so if we want something, we get it now.
as you all walk in, you see this sort of this tent. As you walk in, there is a cart flipped over, and she just goes like, "Hello, I'm Percy. Welcome to my shop. Glad you found me before the cops."
Dear Lord.
Oh, it's you again. And I saw.
It is me
Oh,
again. Hello.
Yeah, I got second place. So
I noticed. Good job.
happy about that.
Those pants are amazing.
Do you want that for your friend?
I need a. I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna tell her Markman's size. Do you have any in this size?
Oh yes.
Perfect.
And as you could see, I can whip one up in like 30 minutes.
You are incredibly fast at that.
Well,
Your
I mean,
laughs like balloon popping.
Jesus. Corvo, what did... You're not supposed to go into that kind of shit.
I feel like you don't want to make this woman an enemy of you.
She'll make your cloak feel like it's just always a little itchy.
It's always damp.
Yeah, just a little damp.
Okay, but yeah, Corvo will go up and he kind of looks around at the trinkets she has on display.
Okay, well, she doesn't really have anything on display, but when Nonami was just like, "Oh yeah, can I have this?" She's like, "Okay," and she sort of reaches down, like underneath the wheelbarrow in the middle, well, the cart's in the middle, as she pulls out this little a pair of pants, and she's like, "Hey, I'm assuming red like normal, or do you have a specific color? Do you have?"
You got green?
Yes. As he puts it back down and pulls out a green pair.
You have aquamarine. Sorry.
So,
How much?
this will be, say, our second place prize. So, how about 50 gold for it?
She doesn't even get through
Yeah,
50
gold.
gold. Now he just fucking slams it on the table, holds the hands over the pants.
Thank you. Puts out the pants.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else that you lovely individuals want?
Do you have
No.
coins?
What?
Coins.
What type of coins are we talking about?
The currency kind.
Yes. Are you trying to rob me?
No, no. Can I look to the party?
He's asking if you have any cursed coins.
Yes.
Oh.
Your coins.
Yeah, sure, yeah, I can, if you want, I can enchant some coins, if you, it's a gold coin that, if you wipe off, a bit of, the back, it will, turn into a copper coin, about 10 minutes later.
And then back to gold if you wipe it again.
No. It's, pretty much if you just wanna cheap out on something, it's a copper coin, it's normally a copper coin, but it's designed to look like a gold coin unless you wipe off the thing on the back.
What's the point of that, if I may ask?
So you can not pay for a couple different items. Is
What do
there
you
a
mean by
special
not-
type of curse you
No, I-
want to have on a coin, or
That's not but that's beside the point. You gotta put the elbows down. I want to figure this out. So, what do you mean by not
Oh my
pay?
lord.
you're in a shop named Cursey? It means that people think it's a gold coin, and it stays that way for 10 minutes, and then it turns into a normal copper coin.
I thought you said if
Meaning-
you wipe it off, it becomes copper coin.
Oh my god.
10 minutes later,
It's-
Corvo, it has a delayed effect.
Yes, if you wipe off the symbol if you wipe off the back of the coin, it will turn into it will turn back into its original form of a copper coin.
Corvo, your low wisdom is showing.
They did specify it. Fuck you. I'm surrounded by cheaters. Anyways,
What?
stand back up. I see. I have 2 requests for coins.
What type of coins? Are you talking about the coins I just said, or?
No. I mean a unique curse on the coin, if possible.
What is it?
A coin that, when flipped to gain a result, will fall to the side that is so desired by the one, initiating the flip. Okay.
Sure. What's
Second,
the other
if
one?
The coin is 3 sides.
And those aren't really curses. Those are just desired. There's a dice that does that. The first effect.
I imagine the
so-
curses for the one they're being used against.
Well, my items are pretty much you give it to an individual, and then they have a bad time.
I see.
You're not supposed to see these people again, or you're supposed to have it. It's like when those people give one of those sweaters to their relative, and they're very itchy, but they're like, oh, but my relative gave this to me, and like I'm supposed to wear it. That's what I do here. I give stuff to people, and they're and it's undesired effects afterwards.
I see. Okay, my bad. In that case, what is the most devastating curse you can give to something?
She sort of leans down, sort of a dark look in her eyes, and she's like, "Are you sure you
Yeah.
want that?"
With that, Corvo kind of puts his neck back. I suppose it depends on what it is.
Trust me. You don't want to know what it is, because usually the people that know what it is have been doing something wrong to me, and I don't like it when people do something bad to me.
I like this girl.
Strangle her.
Huh?
I like this girl.
I
I don't know
like
why I said it
you.
out loud.
Right. So no sell.
Well, it's more of if you're a friend. Maybe I'll help you out with it. I'll also do that to help my sisters out.
your sisters.
Yeah.
Me.
They're not in.
Your sisters, do they also participate in this line of work?
Is one of them a fire genasi?
Yeah. One of them are.
Knew it.
Is her name Clara?
You know her?
Know it!
I do.
We all knew it.
I love her.
We have purchased her poisons before.
Well, I'm happy to hear that that she's doing a good bit of business. As you look down, you notice that she has the same setup as Flara.
Yeah.
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 You said the car's
Oh,
on its
yeah.
side, and I was like,
I'm glad that she's doing well, keeping business going. Usually we try to do side effects to what we normally do. Flara knows how to make some potions, but she also knows how to make something else a bit undesirable.
She's great and I love her.
Yeah. Have you met my other ones?
we have not.
No, but if you tell us her name and we run into her, we'll tell her you said hi.
Mommy munches on a corn dog.
You know, I think Mud's going to be in the competition later.
Mud?
Yeah, Mud.
I
she's
love
a-
that name.
She's going to be in the cooking competition.
We've met Mud.
Have
You
we?
have?
No.
Where'd you meet her?
I'm kidding.
I fell in her the other day.
So, yeah.
I just fun.
Jesus.
Terrible.
Mud's a really good cook. But he may have a bit of a bit of a bug afterwards.
Just poison
And,
food.
Huh.
No, it's bug-filled food. It's different.
Hey, where does she work?
Hmm?
Your Mud, where does she work normally?
She pops around. It's mainly where, if somebody wants a certain thing going on, we usually go to where we've been asked to go.
Well, it's good that she's nearby. You two can hang out, and she's gonna like kind of look at the others. Very nearby. Well, we'll say hi to her too. You know, always
Yep.
good to get to build up the repertoire with all the siblings, right?
Yep, and then there's Gus. I'll let you, I don't
I'm very
know.
excited to meet Gus. I don't know what they do, but
I'll keep her a little secret. You know about me, you know about Flara. I told you about Mud just 'cause you probably will meet her later, but I'll keep Gus a little bit of a secret.
I like you. You're fun.
Gust, the god of this world.
You're very
I like
fun.
you.
Are we good here? Has everyone bought what they wanted?
I think so.
James?
Yeah, no, nothing particularly in mind for me.
Corvo?
Corvo has not found what he wanted. However, I do not think they sell it here.
I believe I gained what I've wanted.
Yeah, we should probably get going a bit as she starts to flip over her cart, and as you look in, it's just like a deep hole within it, and it's just like
Nice.
okay, well, see you around, goodbye, pushes you all out.
See you, Kirsty. I assume
Yeah.
we walk outside and see guards.
Yeah, you see like a couple guards like asking like, hey, do you know what this is? And then you turn around, she pulls the top of her cart as it sort of springs up, closes the other, and then dives right into the thing. And she's just like,
I want
okay.
to pay attention to which way she went. She goes, so that when the guards come talk to us, I can point the exact opposite direction.
Yeah. She goes she she summons a sort of horse outwards as she just sort of goes straight back. People are like, whoa, and stuff like that.
One of the guards come over and do like the see this person. She's gonna be like, yeah, I think I saw her going right through the fair that way. Point the exact direction.
Yeah. Yeah, a guard comes up, and then it's like, well, thank you, as they start walking.
And as the guard leaves, she's gonna look at the other ones and go, well, Poppy was poisoned.
Do you think Mud had something to do with that?
Yes.
Then maybe we should go speak with her.
I don't think that'll do anything. Unless
At
she
least
got
we'll
an antidote.
We might figure out whether she actually had something to do with it.
I'm just saying, a restaurant that they get food from every time that has been clean for weeks, and as somebody who comes up, who's an expert chef, who's proficient in poisoning people, shows up. If you guys want to,
Remember-
you can.
I'm honestly more impressed at the fact that her reputation wouldn't be destroyed by the fact she's poisoning people.
Maybe she's just infamous.
Possible.
Like,
I'm curious to ask.
Like Kersey said, you call her to, you know, do that exact thing. So
Infamous, not famous.
Mm.
She
I'm
described it
so
as pretty
curious
much.
to ask.
Huh?
I'm so curious to ask them.
oh, absolutely, I want to meet her.
You guys continue walking down the path. A couple more minutes before the show starts. As Naname, you actually see, well, the rest of the party also sees, but you were the first to notice, Helen, as this slim lady with tattoos across her eyes and yellow skin, black eyes, approaches. She starts moving her hands around in a certain form, as
Who is this?
she her name is Helen.
I
Signing back.
Yeah. As you notice the black clothes covering the mouth, sort of looking like a ninja. Dirty dirt across her cloak. As in Thieves' Cant, she words to Naname. Hey, hello, lady. Sorry.
Which name does she last know?
I'm trying to remember. Was Alias after they left, or
Alias was the last one before they left. Before she
okay? So yeah, she would have. She would have went. Hello, Miss Alias. How's your day going?
She goes, hey, pues, kind of like motions to her to the rest of the group, kind of like just offhand, and she'll sign back. Doing good. Heard you all participating.
Yes. Mush is going to be in the exotic animals competition.
Is he an exotic animal?
They're not
She.
speaking out loud their sign language.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
No, Name, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what are you guys doing? Like, we're just looking at you guys in confusion because you're
Yeah.
signing to each other, and we're like,
Do you know this
From the
person?
exotic animals? And she'll like question.
Yes.
I would like to shock and grasp you.
Wow.
I know sign language too, as I do the somatic components. To fight them all.
Yeah. I'm assuming you Goben does ask that.
Oh,
Do you know this
she,
person?
yes. Friend from back home. She can't talk.
It is nice to meet you, miss.
She does a bow.
You will nod.
Ellen, this is Hugovin, Birdman. Just kidding. His name's Corvo. James.
Thatcher?
And she'll say it out loud and sign it.
Mhm.
Yeah, is she
As
deaf and mute or just mute?
she's just mute.
Okay,
She's
so I was gonna
just
say if she's deaf, she's no idea what you Kofin's saying.
She's just mute, but Nona's so used to doing the signing to her.
She's doing it for fair.
Mm-hmm. As she signs, it's like, I'm assuming that these are your travel companions.
That would be correct. They are my travel companions.
We have traveled. Some would call us companions.
Master Ventricle has missed you a fair bit.
Ventricle.
Well, I do plan on bothering him later today.
Well,
She doesn't translate that part. What she says at that one. She just responds inside. I'm
mhm.
gonna bother him
Uh,
later.
She signs back. Well, hopefully you can you will have fun with your uncle throughout the competition. From what I know, his new companion is not going to be able to participate this throughout the will not be participating in the festivities.
And Nona out loud will go, darn, I still don't get to meet her then. That's
Sorry,
From a visit.
sorry, but well, it seems like you are. And then behind you, you feel a palm on the back of your on the back of you, and
Air!
yep, as Fair is behind you, and she says, "It," as she she runs behind Helen, as Helen flops back her cloak, causing a shadow to arrive as she
That's
runs
me.
underneath it, and then
Don't help her!
I'm part of my team, and you're part of yours.
I was gonna say team.
Your team's gonna lose.
Yes, you guys got a fair bit of points at the beginning, but
Yeah, we did. She's gonna like look concernedly at the three others there.
I have absolutely no clue what is going on and leave you to your own devices. I'm gonna get another corn dog.
They're great, right?
Yeah.
but soon, you wish to watch the competition with me, or are you going to go on your own?
Well, we're all going. We'll meet you there. Maybe sit next to us.
If the lady wishes.
She does.
I don't know. I'm just saying we might get there before you and take up all the seats.
Well, if you take up all the seats, we'll find a way.
We'll
I'm
sit
not-
in the clouds.
I am not discouraged by laying in the mud.
Everyone likes mud.
You never have been. And she'll give her like a little salute and a little hug.
A slug, if you
She
will.
gives you a hug back, and does a salute back to you. As she starts to leave, and
I'm keeping such an eye out for Fair. I am constantly looking for her.
perception check.
You're right, make a perception
She's
check.
gone. Never be seen again.
And this time I'm using steady eye. I'm moving slower. Didn't matter anyway. Where are
1919.
they?
One sec. Let me quick.
No, Name, like as they're walking around, will explain. They're part of she's part of a group of 4.
The fifth one you're thinking about is just an individual.
Thank you. Of 4 people, they came in also to participate. One of them is participating in the event we're about to go see. His name's Mush, or Mushy.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see him then.
Oh yeah, he's amazing. He can track down anything. So I'm excited to see what he tracked down this time.
As am I.
So yeah. And as you're walking around, you see in the shadows there's two imprints of footprints that seem of a smaller lady.
I cast
Tagging her.
fireball.
I'm gonna sneak up and tag her.
Okay, roll stealth check.
Fireball.
No.
She I'll take a picture of it. She also rolled a nat 20.
Oh no!
So who rolled
As,
higher then?
As
Curious.
you're sneaking by,
We tag each other.
Slap
as
each other
you're
in the
sneaking
faces.
by, hey, you go for the tag as the grass beneath fades away, as you just hit the wall. As some people are like looking towards you, she's just like, as no one saw what you were going for.
You just high-fived a brick wall.
Basically. Just gonna turn around. Just like kinda like flicker hit, like, you know, like the thing you do when you're trying to get something up your hand. Like, God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk back to the party.
No, Name, why are you attacking walls?
One of the group of 4 can teleport between shadows.
And you wish to attack them.
No, I want to tag them. She tagged me. We've had the longest running game of tag. I'm talking like 30 years long.
Govin, like, just keeps looking at her. Confused, probably.
She was there. She teleported away. I thought I was doing really good.
He'll nod. You gave it your best
Yeah.
try.
And Mr. Birdman, seems that you're finally out from hiding as you get picked up from behind.
Oh god.
As the voice
Who
is
gets
familiar
picked
to you.
up?
Yeah, Corvo gets picked up. As everyone.
I'm not the only one that calls you Birdman. I told you.
I knew it.
Corvo. As you see
Ah,
this as the rest of the party sees this large furbog lady with a pierced a nose ring and piercings across her ears, sort of that mohawk look, and a scar over her nose, as
Wow.
wearing, huh?
Wow, I'm in love.
Wearing- Yeah, wearing sports bra and like gym shorts.
Beanie?
Pretty much the beanie look, yeah.
Yeah.
As she goes like, so Corvo, I see that you finally you come out of the shadows. As you no, as she let goes.
You'll turn around. My goodness, been quite a day.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to be here. Are you going to participate in the competition, or is that just for me?
Which one are
No,
you
Nami's
talking?
gonna like hold a hand underneath his giant pin.
What?
She's asking. if
The
I'm just here to visit her. She's just being coy about it.
I can't.
She's asking if you're. She was doing a flirt. She was asking if you're here to participate or if you came just to see her.
Cobra doesn't get that. Which do you mean?
Well, I am participating in the animal competition, so seeing if you were here to root me on, or were you just trying to one up me?
Well, I kind of looks around for a second. Kind of scratches the back of his neck. Right. I just didn't expect to see in any of the class here.
Yeah. Hey, you should have seen it. Mike's here, and he's in one of the dunk tanks.
My-
Yeah.
Like, man, be an elf.
Yep.
Awesome.
has symbols on him that he can't even read.
Still remember when I beat him in that fight.
You whooped his ass.
Right.
Nodame's gonna like look at you, Govan.
Come on.
Smile on her face.
And then he kind of shakes his head. Oh, wait, okay. Do you know where? I know they said Edamasi's here and that Wally is his father's here and you're here. What about
Sorry, I don't think Isabella's coming. She thought about showing up, but she just decided to continue on her studies. You know her very astute in her many forms.
Who's this
Guess I thought
Isabella?
I knew her.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Wait, do you actually ask that?
Oh yeah, she out loud. She's just like.
As you say, kind of like looks over to you.
Oh yeah, they were all over each other as she sort of puts her large hand on top of your head.
Not quite. And he kind of looks away from Nanami now. Girlfriend, no, I kind of steps out from under her hand. I want to know what was she doing when I was gone?
Well, she definitely
Love.
was very sad about being around. Also, one sec, there was one thing. What was it? Oh right! She just kicks your leg.
Yes.
As she's just like, hey, that's for not putting up more of a fight whenever you were taken away.
Ow!
Dealing like 2 damage to your shin.
Ooh, that looks like it
And then-
hurt.
Yeah, is he like, no? What do you mean she missed me? Are you kidding me?
No.
Boiling water.
Oh yeah, she didn't miss you. She just saw like, oh yeah, this guy that she spent like most of her time with went on walks in the park.
He like shakes his head and stands up. No. Then how come she never wrote me back?
Oh, you never sent the letter forward.
What? No. What?
And she did write a couple letters, but you never responded.
And with that, Corvo's posture fucking drops. What?
You never, there wasn't a response to or from us. Not from. She wrote a lot. Sorry.
No.
I'm mad.
No. I wrote every day when I got there.
Oh, it must have been those. She cracks her knuckles, sort of like flexing her large arm, seeing like a 6-pack on her, just like, oh, so it must have been those individuals.
And Corvo now like looks away. I wrote every day. Did you not get one? Not one?
No, Isabella wrote like every day whenever you left. I wanted to kick shins for a long time, and I finally got that.
Corvo
Taken
walked
care of.
away.
Wow.
You said those ones? Was someone fucking with them?
Oh yeah.
And that's when
There's-
Corvo turns. Yes, those ones.
Yeah.
They're damn military.
Yeah. Some turtle folk coming in, bossing around. Found wanted Mr. Corvo for his special talents.
You see Corvo's his hands clench in the fist and he's shaking.
Ah,
Because you parry the platypus.
I understand sometimes now.
what else? What did they do? Why did they? God damn it, find me.
Hey, what did you say your name was again?
I'm Dove. Nice to meet you.
It is an absolute pleasure. Is Isabella nearby?
No, she's still around Springbow. But you miss, you can call me Doomfist. As she has a tight handshake.
I would absolutely love to call you Doomfist all the time.
Corvo walks away now.
Gives a bit of a wink, but well, Corvo, I'll see if you
And he's gone.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll meet you at the animal show.
sounds good. As she sort of walks off. As
Why don't you guys go pick out some seats? I'm gonna go see if I can talk to him.
That sounds
Unless
like
unless one of you want to talk to him.
I am
I
not
think
sure
so.
I would know what to say.
I have a feeling you might be the best one for this job.
All right. She'll
We'll save you guys seats.
toss James a little handful of candy for the wait, and then she like
Bribe.
turns around and runs over to find Corvo.
Corvo would have gone somewhere like quiet, like in between where like tents and stands are set up, to, like where it's quiet. Is that okay, Tyler?
sure, yeah.
All right,
It's not gonna be like a hobo being like, hey, no, can't go.
Yeah.
my spot.
is
No,
my
but
spot.
yeah, Corvo would have like gone somewhere in there and just like sat down.
Nona will just like sit next to him. So you could write a letter now. You
Just
could
want
send it.
that time back.
Well, time doesn't go backwards. Unless you are an absurdly powerful magic person, which you are.
I get it. Stop.
You could send something back with Doomfist. I feel like that woman will do anything to get it to Isabella.
Just want to know why.
I could ask my uncle.
You could probably see through the eyeglass. He doesn't look very happy about that as his eyes turn to you.
I don't have to. I don't know.
I really want to know what he could say.
I don't imagine you could say much.
And then you'll lean forward and hold his face in his hands. Can't have.
What was she like?
Isabel?
No, Doomfist.
Doesn't respond.
It's a joke. Yes, I mean Isabel. Isabella.
She was a wizard like me. We both studied together often, and it just seemed natural that we could, help each other out since our studies were so similar. And after I had met Ziz, he helped me to get better with people and
Mason!
Continue
You're
forward.
And he helped me to get better with people, and so we became friends, and I was able to make friends with Dove and some others.
pretty close friends, I take it, considering they ran over, or she ran over and literally picked you up.
Yes, we it it didn't last. I don't know. But yes, I was able to form a small friend group while I was studying at the university. But with I just naturally grew closer to Isabel because we had such similar interests and schedules and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was taken away, I wrote to all of them, specifically her, just telling them how much I missed them and appreciated them as the only good friends I've had. And and then I hated them because I thought they never wrote back. When I was stuck there, I just thought they moved on past me or thought I left willingly. I don't know.
Nona will like lean over, put a head on his shoulder.
I'll kind of lean into you a bit. I don't know what to feel. Or it's just I want that time back. I want I just want to call them better friends. I wanted to be with them. I wanted to see them go on and achieve their aspirations. I wanted to be there with them, but I couldn't. I never could. I hated them for it. All because of a lie.
Knowing what you know now. How do you feel about them?
What?
You know now that they were still trying. Do you hate them now?
Do I hate them? No.
So, what do you do with that?
Fix things.
I'd say you're pretty good at doing that.
With a bit of help.
I think you've got a bit of help.
I didn't hear that.
I think you've got a bit of help.
What if we're too far gone now? What if she hates me now because now she thinks I didn't write back, or we're just so different now because of what happened? It doesn't matter, or it just
Well-
our studies became different. And he just kind of rambles like that for.
Corvo,
Yes.
you are close with this person. You can at least try. To get close again.
Right.
Plus, now you've got a bunch of neat magic tricks that you can do. So the next time you see her, you can be like, hey, check out all this cool stuff I learned. And you can be like, now show me the cool stuff you've learned. And do that weird thing where you sit with a different wizard for 4 hours and say nothing. Can you explain that to me?
Well, this is just what wizards are able to gain magic from written tomes, and simply it's exchanging notes. Except the notes are able to do something. That's pretty much it. Like when I was talking to River back in the town.
Yeah, you were sitting in the library for like 8 hours.
Yeah, that. Uh, that's basically what that is.
Okay. Well, and we can visit her, and you can do that weird wizard bonding thing. I'm not good at magic. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say about magic stuff.
Well, if I can ask, what gives you such a distance to magic?
I didn't always have it. I was actually rather interested in it. My brother's pretty decent at it.
Seems like it would run in the family.
Yeah. Well, magic hasn't exactly been good to me.
Is that what? Is he kind of gestures to his face?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
It was. Magic is dangerous. It can take so little for somebody who is good at it to hurt another person in incredible amount. And it scared me. And now when I look at using it for myself, even thinking about it, it scares me because I don't know how much I'll hurt another person. I can't smile as well as I used to. I can't raise my eyebrows in excitement because I can't feel part of my face. Magic
And
is
then
terrifying.
Corvo, the wheels start turning. Is did is the reason why you don't like Quinro because of
She'll kind of like curl up a little bit.
and he'll stop.
It was the first time I'd ever gone to visit a lord, other than my uncle. And also the only time, up until we went to go see Fector.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I got over all the physical parts of it, well, to an extent. But I don't know why he did it. I don't know what makes a person hurt somebody else, hurt a child like that. And I will never forgive him for it. He
I
is
find
a
that
terror.
completely justified.
He is a terrifying man. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the fact that you need to write Isabella a letter. And we send it back with Doomfist, who is an incredibly attractive woman. Seems like one of your old classmates is challenging one of my old friends, or my friends, in this competition. Want to go watch them either both lose or...
Sure, but and that's when he kind of, he holds up his hand, like, kind of calling attention to these words. If you ever do, or I don't know if me being magical like him does worry you, but no, I'll never do that. Like I said earlier, I wouldn't even think about it with any of you.
Don't worry. I already know. And she'll stand up and she'll lay a little smooch on the forehead of his mask. And she'll turn back towards, walking towards the competition again.
He's gonna take a second with that.
They come back.
That's how hard it is to get lipstick out of the mask.
So
It
is
is black
Moonfist
lipstick.
Moonfist separated from us, right? So they're not with us. Okay.
So when we can
So,
plot their downfall.
So yeah, So what are you guys doing while they had their chat?
Having a moment.
Just finding seats.
I would
Find
like to
a
look for the
couple-
best seats.
Make a perception check.
I want front row. I want the splash zone.
I want to get splashed.
Yeah, James is
23.
kind of.
You
James
find
is
the
more
best
thinking of
seat.
stuff.
Let's go.
Huh? What did you say, James?
James is more thinking of stuff, so he's gonna just let you go and lead the way to the seats.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now you will find good seats.
Yeah, you go and find some real good seats for y'all.
You will find 4.
So yeah, you see that this one seems to be a smaller one. These are exotic animals, so you don't think that they could have found them as well. So, you see what looks to be like 3 different spots set up for the individuals. As you see 3 individuals sitting out towards the on like a judge stand. You see a man with a green mask. That sort of has like that's covering just his eyes and
Oh.
a little bit outward from the nose. That looks sort of like a bird that has black feathers as a cape with silver ends, with the name Jack on the end. You see a lady that with golden hair that sort of has sort of a round backpack on her, and then you see a younger sea elf, probably actually around Naname's age, that's sitting there just moving her head back and forth.
Having a good time.
Yeah. As they seem to be the judges. Oh, I forgot to even say their names. The golden-haired gal is Holly, and the sea elf is Millie.
Jack, Holly, and Millie. Okay. Just out of curiosity, neither of us recognize either of them, do we?
James, you can try.
Go, James, go.
You go, Van Wooden.
James, go.
What would I roll?
History. Okay. You may have never seen them before, but you know that these are the main 3 trainers of the area.
Of what area?
Of just the Kingdom of Terra.
Oh.
You.
Just 3 main animal trainers of the kingdom.
Sorry.
Continentally
mine.
acknowledged
Yeah.
Animal
Best.
trainers.
Trainers on the continent.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, it's Jack the Ground Crow. Jack the Crow, trainer of the Ground Crows.
Yes!
You know the other one as Holly the Armadillo trainer, and the last one, Millie the Water Ant salesman.
Oh god.
As you don't know much about them, but you know that Jack has a successful mail business going on. Holly, he
I think he would recognize them. You don't have to go into depth. I honestly don't think James would really know much.
okay.
Gobin would know Millie though.
What do you know, Millie?
What do you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, that was one of the people that Nona told you about.
Oh, right.
You would know of me.
It was? Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you would know of Millie.
Okay. So I just, basically she would have told him that Millie was the one where she got her water ants from?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I totally don't remember that. Cool. That is good to know. I remember you talking about it, I just didn't remember you telling me the salesman's name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Cool.
You,
This is good
you
to know.
Govin, because of your abilities, you just know, you would know Millie.
You hear her name and you're like, you!
Yeah.
Years turn.
Yeah. The processing.
Yeah. Those three are there. You guys do anything, or do you wish for the competition to, well, for the others to get there and then start the competition?
James is kind of just thinking, so he's not really focusing on anything.
I guess in that case, you've been thinking the whole time, yeah?
Yeah.
Then Ugovan might look over and say, James, is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's perfectly fine. You don't have to worry about me.
Are you sure? You seem to be distracted.
Yeah, nope, I'm good.
He will nod slowly. Understood. And he will sit and watch what happens around him then until everyone else
Okay.
comes.
Nothing really happens big. You actually see Helen actually come up and sit next to you. There's a little bow.
He will nod back to her.
Yeah. She knows that you don't know sign language, so she's not
Mhm.
going to
He'll say, hello. It's nice to see you again.
She does sort of like a general hello.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a wave and whatever.
James will give her like take a look, give her a nod, and then just acknowledgements nod kind of thing.
Yeah. And then
I guess since she's here, he'll say, Noname should be coming along soon. Do not worry.
she gives a thumbs up.
He'll give her a thumbs up back.
He knows that now.
He knows that.
Yeah. She sort of gives a she sort of hits her chest, puts out 4 her, then puts down 2, leaving just 2 fingers up. You can interpret it as you may.
Okay. Either you have lost 2 members of your group, or we have lost 2 members of ours.
Does a sort of shaky hand, then the number 1.
1 member.
And then she puts out 1 finger, points it outwards towards the stage, and then sticks out the 2nd finger, and then points out towards just randomness out in the distance, and then
His bear hiding in the goddamn shadows.
you're not there. But yeah, and then at this point, Corvo and Noname would be returning.
Nona presumably first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also
Corvo
recognizing
stunned back
at
up.
least 2 of the individuals off of sight from the judge's pool.
Hey, Millie and Jack.
So how did the conversation with Corvo go?
Went good. Sounds like he's gonna write Isabella a letter. We'll send it back with Doomfist.
That sounds like a good idea.
No extra need
Oh,
for
that's
convincing.
Hmm?
No extra need for convincing.
Not really. It's something that I think he did want to do. He just didn't needed to be mad first.
That's fair.
So plop
Corvo
down,
shows up.
presumably between guessing from
Ugovan and probably
you
Helen.
Govan and Helen. Just gonna sit between them.
Yeah. She signs to you. She's like, hello, Miss
Elliot.
Alias. Sorry, it's been a while. Hello, Miss Alias. Hope you're having a lovely day.
She'll-
Tep will be here soon.
Exciting. She'll sign back. You can call me Nona. Or Noname. It's
Okay, Nona.
what Uncle will be calling me from now on.
Have you told him this?
Yes.
So,
Who is your uncle, by the way?
She didn't say that out loud. She was siding.
Oh, okay.
She didn't.
Yeah.
She didn't
I
want
wasn't
anyone to ask
certain
about
of
the
it.
uncle.
We've been waiting for the chance to finally know.
I have a feeling you'll find out when she, for like, just cannot help herself but run at him. like full
And then,
force.
See, the thing is, James is gonna go, who's that?
Exactly, I'm excited.
And Govin's gonna
And,
go, hmm.
And then Corvo and Temp arrive at the same time. As Temp sort of just goes down, he gives a bow to you as he sits down. His human tan mole under his left eye with black eyes and sort of shortish hair.
Ah, formal
And-
now, but not so much when you're in trouble.
Oh yes, I don't want. Your uncle can be a scary person when it gets in trouble.
Wouldn't know. He loves me.
Oh yes, usually your misdeeds can get onto us.
That's how someone tells you they're sick of babysitting you.
Smiles like a little bit.
Don't worry. You won't be finding good old
Fair.
yeah, good old Fair will be nice and hidden from you.
She's on high alert. I almost got her a while ago.
Yeah,
almost like the
yeah,
fates
that's what
came
they always
together.
say.
Kick you in the shins.
I can't do that back.
I know. It's great.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
as
Bullying.
as
Yes.
Helen just yeah.
Abuse
As
of power.
Helen and goes like, hey, now Temp, it's about time for the show to start. I hope for you to be very polite during this endeavor and make sure Mushy feels appreciated. And he signs back, yes, ma'am.
She'll just say, oh, Tep, James, Corvo, Ugovin. James, Corvo, Ugovin, Tep, one of the other members.
Hello.
Nice to meet all of you. Hope you've been
He's a
keeping.
smooth talker. Don't believe his words.
So am
I hope you're
I.
keeping. I hope you're keeping the lady safe. I know her uncle would be very angry if anything were to happen to her.
You can drop formalities.
She has been safe.
Yo, what's
so
up?
far.
What the fuck is up, Nona? How
He
you
has
been?
he has a warm smile on his face, and Corvo, James, and Ugovin, each of you here in the back of your head, do not hurt her, or you will have the full force of us to worry about.
I would like to
What?
stab her in the
Corvo
face.
replies, pussy.
You cannot actually respond to this message.
He will message him, pussy.
Say it out loud, bitch.
Yeah, just dead silence as he looks at us. It's in the middle. Pussy. From Corvo.
There seems to be a fault in my programming. I'm hearing
I just
voices.
played Corvo.
Do any of you guys like react to anything being said?
Oh, I've already reacted 3 times.
I couldn't
Oh,
hear you.
we couldn't hear
Yeah.
you.
We're all joking.
Yeah.
We're all joking.
What did you do?
Yeah.
Speak up, motherfucker.
Oh, I did. No, he's like, what the fuck? As James is, like, dazed. He was dazed already, so he goes, what the fuck?
I was gonna like
confusing
look over
time.
at James. Look back at Tep.
You don't know about this ability,
No,
Nanami.
no, just looking back at Tep.
What's up? As Helen stomps on his foot to the side, he's like, yes, ma'am.
Well, let's see Mush either get his ass kicked or kick everyone's ass.
I feel like he's going to win from Helen, and Tep's just like I think that there's no going past him.
Just saying, it sounds like he's got some pretty tough competition.
Yes, but his his favorite little creature.
Yes, I do.
Both of you see Helen's hand just say, "Quiet, it's starting." As
They both like just Fucking eyes go forward.
Confusion to everyone else.
Yeah, Corvo, James, and Ugovin, you just see Nanami and Tep just messing with each other, and then look straight forward, staring, after waving a
I would
hand.
like to try and figure out what they're staring at.
You see that they're looking at the show starting.
Perfect. I will stare at the show too.
Mm-hmm. As the show starts, first off, you see Dove walking out with a black sheep that has bits and pieces of red sort of off of it.
Whoa.
As they're walking up, and oh, welcome judges. As she sort of leans down on the stand, picks up the sheep, sets it down. This is Mellow, my ember sheep. They're a type of animal near my homeland where we usually use them to make the clothing fabric on our outfits because they have a normally warm heat to them from getting from just them being constantly having those embers on them, and the wool keeps that whenever you shear them. And just so you know, that was actually her, not me, not just me. And then they say like, Jack goes, yes, so where exactly do you come from, so I can sort of keep it in mind? Well, I live on the mountains near Shadow Falls, so knowing you can probably you're the famous mailman, the Snowmelt Village. Okay. So, Jack, it's my turn. It's not just your turn. So, as that was Holly. So, you sort of already went over the base stuff. How easily are they tamed? Well, I was able to get this one in a pageant shape perfectly fine, so not that hard.
All the druids in the crowd go, language!
And it's just like, okay. And I guess, Millie, it's your turn. Are they, how are they besides as a sort of tool? Are they fun as a pet? As Dove looks down and is like, I guess they're just usually my, I usually just keep them around to keep warm, nice pillow, that sort of stuff. Okay, well, I guess we're going to keep that in mind, and we'll keep that. And we'll see the other people. Well, okay then. As she picks up the sheep, and then sort of lays on it, and the sheep walks away. As the sheep is actually trying to, sort of struggling because she is a large woman.
Big.
Yeah. As next one that comes out is this human fellow, black hair, green eyes, commoner's outfit, as he walks out with what looks to be a light blue turtle in his hands, as he walks down, it's just like, hello, greetings. This is I have brought to you today a swirl. It's a well,
Evolves into Blastoise.
huh?
No,
As a-
it's the basic starter type, Mason.
Right, sorry.
Anyways, so what it, let me just show you what it does. As he sets it down, and just like, and go, go. Come on, we practice this.
Use Bubble Beam.
He
Water
gives it a
gun.
treat, and it just go as the turtle goes into its shell, and then 4 blasts of air shoot out from each side as the wind propels it up.
Oh, damn it, it's air based. Can never evolve into
Yeah.
Blastoise now.
It's an Alola version.
Called an Alolan Squirtle.
Glad you
I already
both-
beat
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
glad
love
you
that both of you
there.
did the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the turtle swirls up into the air as it slowly floats down, and it pops its head out. Jack looks towards it, and it's just like, so is it able to move from that position after it's flying up, or no, it usually stays in that singular position. It uses that more as a defense mechanism. Then Holly says, what type of defense mechanism? Well, if you looked up when it was doing that, the turtle is also good for telling what time of day it is. It will usually, the color of this turtle usually relates to what it is in the sky. So, when it shoots out the wind, it will look like the sky in the air. Okay. So, is it normally not as cooperative, or it usually works? It usually does what I'm told it to do. Like 60% of the time. Okay. Sounds good. We'll keep an eye on that. Okay. Well, I'll go back, and then next one that comes up is one sec, sorry, a lot of things got messed up on my end, as I usually say, and it's usually correct. As you see this Dragonborn with dark leather armor with a black cloak on it, silvered eyes with an ominous black mist flowing off of him.
I'm gonna lead over to the party and say, "Can you guess which one is from the group that I'm friends with?"
If I had to guess, I would think it was him.
You'd be right.
I'll be back later.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just gonna go down check on some stuff.
How is
Okay.
James getting up?
Yeah, James is standing up and kind of.
Okay.
You guys enjoy the show.
Okay.
We will nod. We will try our best.
James starts heading out in a direction. As he walks forth, no one sees any animals on him. As Jack looks at him and it's just like, so are you going to bring out the beast, or are we going to wait all day? As she's just like, yes, let me just as he sort of pushes out his arm, as as the ominous black mist off of him flows off of him and up onto the counter as a shadowy hound appears from it.
Oh.
As
Air's the good boy.
it looks out and it's like, "Arr!" So this is my shadow hound. Okay, and Jack just goes like, so with this hound, is it a normal hound that you could find anywhere? No, this hound I've only been able to find at off myself. It seems to be somewhat attached to me. Okay. Millie goes, so what does the hound do? Well, I usually use it to track down individuals. Once it's locked onto a target, no matter how hard they try, they cannot hide from it. Okay. And then Millie's just like, is he always around? He likes to take naps, so he's usually just on me at most times of the day. But yeah, so that's my hound. As the hound sort of moves through the podium a bit and sort of walks around. As it's just like, okay, so we'll put it to a vote and then we'll go from there. As judging commences, eventually.
If you guys don't mind, I think I'm gonna go check on James.
That would
Go
likely
up it.
be a good idea. He seemed lost when we got here.
No,
Uh,
just take a curt bow to her buddies, and she'll sign to
Her buddies.
Mhm.
Right, buddies once.
see in a little bit. She'll
Yeah,
meander to go
she
find.
sends back. See you later, miss. Yeah, judging commences, and we can go off of that. There's not really. The winners is Mushy, followed by sorry, I was about to say Millie, Dove, and then Parent is the name of the other man. As
the
a-
Myrtle.
No, man, James, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm finding him first. Where did he go?
James,
I would like to smell for him.
where
I'm smelling for normal.
where did you head off to?
James kind of just walked around, kind of saw a food stall with some seats and got a snack and then
Or
sat
corn
down.
dog.
Maybe like a crepe, if those exist.
Okay, so yeah, you get a crepe, and Uname sees you just chilling on a stand.
Yeah, he's kind of just sitting at a table. With a
Not an
crepe.
animal fan.
Hmm?
She'll sit down across from him. Not an animal fan.
More of a hunting, less of a collecting. Never really was my cup of tea.
Murderer.
Fair enough. You doing okay? You seemed a little out of it since I went to go check on Corvo.
Nah, I'm fine.
Can I insight him?
Uh,
Are you bullshitting me?
Well, you get a minimum of 10. He's lying. You get a minimum of 8 or 10, which is it? I forget.
I roll a
It's
minimum
7.
of I roll a minimum of 8, and I add 9 to it.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, no. It's...
Her whole thing is based around figuring out when people.
I understand that. I'm literally saying
Yeah.
it.
He's
Just
saying
kinda
he's
like-
fucked.
Yeah.
She like leans forward
I'm
on the
saying you
table.
kind of, yeah, it's not that hard to tell.
James,
Yeah?
really?
Yeah, it's a shitty crate. Who buys the crate?
We are getting one at a festival as opposed to like a crepe place. No, but I meant about the heaping pile of bullshit you're trying to feed me.
Crepe? I'm eating it,
Not
not
the crepe,
you.
not the crepe, not the crepe. James,
Yeah?
wrong.
I haven't
Crepe,
murdered somebody
I just told
recently.
you. I told you, the crepe. It's not
Say
very
the
good.
crepe one more time. I'm gonna grab the crepe and throw it.
Okay, don't do that. It's actually not that bad.
I know, cause you're a terrible liar.
Yeah, that's true. No.
I'm sorry, my charisma's low, okay?
Sorry, I haven't ate charisma. Shut up.
What's wrong?
Mm. Nothing wrong in particular.
Don't you dare preach trust to the group and not trust me.
Nothing wrong in particular.
Stab him.
I was just thinking.
About what?
He hasn't been stabbed recently.
It's a bit homesick. Festival normally didn't happen. The ones we had around town weren't really that big, but every once in a while everyone would get together and celebrate. Guess it kind of reminded me of that, I guess. In part. It's interesting seeing everyone else kind of meet up with everyone they care about, or at least people from their past. COVID discovering that apparently his long lost lover is not been getting his letters. You coming across your family or whatever people are associated with it. And you go and the robot machine that died the other day. You go and at the robot machine the other day, but you run across someone that at least seemed interested in him and his history.
Well, say I'm taking an interest in you.
Well, there's not much to be interested in.
Apparently, there's enough to be interested in that you leave before you see a shadowed dog.
I'll admit, I'm a bit upset to hear I missed that.
It's okay. I'll ask Mush to show you him later. He's neat. His name is Pub, and he's a total sweetheart. Most of the time.
I would love to take a look at him.
Maybe we should visit your family then.
Yeah,
Just saying, you mark it down on the map.
it's a bit out of the way. Like literally the opposite direction we're going.
That has not really stopped us before. Besides, Mason, no. Besides, doesn't have to be right away that we visit. Could also be in a bit.
They're dead.
What?
They're dead.
That'd be a little bit harder to visit them.
Yeah.
We'll visit our parents together.
From what it looks, it's possible yours aren't. From what I hear, elves have a very long life expectancy.
They walked into a library that everyone who'd ever gone in had never come out.
Yeah.
If they're not dead, they're never coming back. They may as well be dead.
I might not have the strongest intuition, but from what I know, I definitely would say if anyone can make it out, people who birthed you probably have a high chance.
Well, I appreciate that. But still. Facts are facts. That crepe looks good. I'm gonna get
You
one.
want one?
Yes, I
Pretty
do.
cheap.
Absolutely do. She's gonna go get one and sit back down with them. I have eaten so much food since we got here.
Best part of the festivals.
Of course.
Some say the noise, I say the food.
Listen, if you're gonna eat so much it kills you, you better
Might
do
as well
it.
be good.
Exactly. For what it's worth, I
I'd say you're part of this family. This weird, dysfunctional, very strange mashup of. We're a family, kind of, and I consider you part of it.
We're a group of adventurers, and that's unique
Of
in its own right.
heroes.
No, adventurers. And that's unique in its own right, and definitely takes a level of trust that you don't normally find amongst even the most caring of friends, but it's not quite the same as family. Not yet, anyway. Not from what I've come across.
Maybe someday then.
Anyhow, my dad wasn't exactly the best kind of person.
Did he like? Did he kill a person, or what does
No,
that mean?
he wasn't that kind of person. He wasn't. Let's just say is certain people's expectations can be burdensome.
And your mom?
She passed away when I was a teenager. Great lady. She taught me a lot. But I don't think she had enough time to teach me what she wanted.
Maybe not, but you still turned out to be a pretty great guy. Refuse to
More
be
power to
call
that.
yourself a hero, but you've saved many lives.
Doesn't make you a hero.
No, but I will say our casualty to saved people ratio changed quite a bit when you joined the group.
That scares me. That really actually does.
We're
You would,
yeah.
that is actually a
I'm glad
terrifying
you're
fact.
here.
Well,
to
you should have told me that.
I'm never sure of anything in my life. Everything's rocky all the time. I went from living in a manor to running on roads. It's a weird transition. To be fair, most of the casualties that have happened have been people trying to kill us.
Yeah, that's valid.
There's just less people trying to kill us and more people trying to kill us.
That is.
I don't
oxymoronic.
understand what's going on, but I'm glad you're around because things are easier to deal with. And she'll just like fucking shove a huge mouthful of crepe in her mouth like, God, what the fuck am I saying?
I appreciate the sentiment.
I'm glad it got across.
I find it kind of funny. First thing I did when I left town was let the use go, figure some shit out. Next thing I know, it's on fire. Figured I'd head to one of the ruins, see if I can find any of the marked. Curiosity got most of me, I guess. Instead, I ended up with you guys, you lot, in a completely separate set of ruins, probably made by the same person.
Weird how that is, huh?
Crazy world we live in. You can't really predict what's going to happen next.
It is definitely hard to do that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. No. Nothing.
If you want to talk, you can talk.
I don't. I'd be shocked if you didn't notice, but I don't think you realized how little I actually do talk.
I do notice. But then again, none of us really talk as much as Corvo.
At least what he says, he actually means.
You should try saying what you mean more often.
What's the fun in that?
I make fun of you more, as a sign of friendship and companionship.
You are free to do so from now on.
I don't need your
Just not
permission.
make fun of my horse.
I would never make fun of your horse. Your horse is lovely. I love them.
They are a gift from when I left town.
Do you miss town?
A bit. A lot of people I knew, a lot of people I grew up with. It's rare to see a new face there.
Hmm.
And everyone got used to my antics. Plus, I have the upside of people liking me because I could actually help protect her against anything that showed up.
Well, aside from the protecting thing, I can actually relate to that.
Yeah, but for the time being, I think getting to see the world is probably good. I wanted for a long time.
The other one's out and about. On
Uh,
adventure.
Thanks, I guess, for coming to find me. Looks like you've been on support duty for the last few hours.
I like it. Means I don't have to think about me for a bit.
Hell, there's a lot of you to go around. 4 of them, to be exact.
That's terrible.
You're fat. That's what he said. Sorry, I unmuted everything as fast as I could.
She like looks at him, and you can see that she's trying really hard not to smile, which in autumn form is weird because she doesn't usually make any facial expression. She goes, "That's terrible. That's a terrible joke."
There's times when I actually make good jokes. That one was one of them.
And around this time, the others would be probably coming out. Also, Corvo and Yugovin.
Us.
You see, yes, us. You see, Helen sign things, but Tep translates, saying that we're going to congratulate Mushy on his victory. Tell Noname that we are happy to see her and hope that she is doing well.
And if you ever fucking think, just
We will let her know, of course. You go and we'll know.
You go all of a sudden. It means you're fat. What?
You go and
Yugovin
telepathically sends
running
message
in
saying
as
you're
fast
fat.
as he can, I suddenly have an urge to say a mean thing.
So yeah,
I want to bully someone, Corvo.
so
Corvo, I haven't done this yet.
Where's James? He's
I crave
vulnerable
mockery.
right now.
He's vulnerable right now.
yes, so you
That's
guys
just
are starting to
Mason
head
Parker.
out and stuff like that.
Noname puts like the equivalent of like a gummy bear on James's crepe.
He'll eat that and just go, okay, gummy bears and chocolate in a crepe don't mix. Ugh. Ugh.
I was expecting you to take just a giant bite.
That's what I did, but
they're
like
called
the chocolate in the
chew-throughs.
crepe, didn't mix them.
Well, you could try it. Maybe you could try some without the crepe later. I did buy a lot.
Well, make sure to snack on them. I hear candy doesn't go bad very quickly.
It's not gonna really have a chance to go bad, even if it does go bad very quickly. Hey, Corvo.
I
She's like
have brought
looking
him.
at James, just hears them approach. And goes,
I mean, you would hear clonk, 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 yeah. Ears word.
Well, James has passive perception's high enough to know that.
Yeah.
Looks like we got best.
Mush
So
win.
Yugovin, you're not the master of subtlety.
Oh, I was talking
I
about you,
have
Corvo.
to deafen my gears.
No,
to be
he's
subtle.
pretty subtle. I'm talking about you, Corvo. The crowds tend to part when they see a pro mask.
Right.
Mush
Well,
win.
That was the end of the show.
Yes, Mush did win with his Shadow Hound. And, just
And
came-
I'm sorry.
Oh, go for it.
He goes, I'm sorry, you go and just stares at him.
No,
That is
we're
fine. I was speaking. You can go.
Right. Well, they won, and But they wanted to let you know that, well, they were happy to see you.
Well, I'm
Is that the
flattered,
point?
but I don't really know him.
I
I-
mean, look at you. You're a handsome lad. Anyone would be happy to see you.
I
Oh,
do not think they were
Also,
speaking to you,
I realize that
James.
Helen would have probably said, "So do you think?" Also ask if she's going to go to if Nonami is going to participate in Lord's Lore to see if she can get her brother's teachings out.
Corvo suddenly, "Brr, I'm sorry. I seem to have remembered something."
Yeah. Oh.
Corvo, you sound like I do.
And they also wanted to know if you'd be participating in Lord's Lore.
Again, I don't see how that particularly applies to
I'm
me.
not looking at you, James.
James is blatantly aware of that.
Beak is just a giant arrow and is pointing at Noname.
The
Absolutely.
dialogue tree is this way, James.
Listen, the only
He's
thing-
blatantly aware of it. He's just making funny comments. Shut up.
Yeah.
Every
Listen,
time,
I
every
will-
time you talk, Ugoven goes, "I do not think he is speaking to you." Every time you go to Corvo.
That's why it's funny you go.
I will try to understand.
Lord's Lore would be a lot more fun if I ever paid attention to my brother teaching me, but the only things I know about my uncle are probably not questions they're gonna ask.
Oh, so that's a no.
No. I would like to go watch other people fail, though.
I do not
Or
think I
how many
know
people
any
have
of the
weird-
lords.
Yeah, you do.
I don't only know personal stuff, but historical stuff. I did a decent amount of studying.
You see, I'm well not proficient in history.
I know a considerable amount about them, but I would panic when they started asking about one of them.
Right.
I
So,
do think Ventarkel's scary. No.
well,
He's so intimidating.
well,
What's wrong
on
with
that,
Ventarka? I'm aware that was out of character. So I'm saying that anyway.
All of us are just gonna make out of character Ventarkel
It-
jokes.
It's the first one.
Core will continue. Are you sure you want to go watch then in case it gets brought up? Or is it just the spotlight? Those don't exist. Is it just the torchlight being on you?
Fireball.
No, I don't really know if I would want to go see. I would like to go see the other parts, them asking questions about the other ones, especially the ones about my uncle, but I don't really want to see the,
Your uncle's a lord?
yeah. But, wait, shit, I'm not signing. I forgot.
That your uncle's a lord?
No, I forgot that I shouldn't talk. Never mind. Yeah, but please don't say that too loud.
Okay.
Hey everyone, there goes the Lord. See, no one cares.
Everyone
like-
looks our way.
Oh shit, the example didn't go as planned.
I forgot that Helen wasn't here, and I forgot that I was not signing. Having a bit of a scatterbrained day.
Is that what you've been messaging about?
I know Sign, by the way.
Yeah, his shop's here.
You're
No,
very
very-
clever.
No, I'm serious. And she's gonna like point in the direction she saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's
Wait.
signed?
You're a
I
good
do
kid.
not know a sign.
Neat dude. He sells like items that do weird shit like this, and she'll pull out 2 dice and she'll go, a 6 and a 2, and she'll roll exactly a 6 and a 2, and she'll pick them up. A 4 and a 1. She'll roll a 4 and a 1.
Corvo, he might sell
That's just
coins that
lucky.
flip.
Corvo's gonna pull out a thing of dice. 4 and a 5. Roll a 6 and a 1.
Corvo, you do
Corvo
not
just
have the
unlucky.
gift.
He sells neat stuff for weird prices.
He has just what you need.
We have a bit of time to travel around. I think we got a bit of a head start with the Yugovan pulling off the sword trick.
Jesus Christ, you go and pull. That was all 3 of you. I.
No, I can quite unanimously say, Yugovan needed a lot of pulling with that magic. I can tell you that because it hurt.
Yes.
I do apologize. I did not mean to hurt you.
Nah, I get it good. I said it was okay with it. That's on me, but like it hurt a lot, so I could tell you did a lot of the pulling there.
Yes,
I used these
mathematically
things, so-
speaking, Yugovan did much more than either of us.
Got physics crew out here.
Listen, all three of you
Let's
said
go.
it was a good idea, so therefore
Are
all
you-
three of you are to blame for that stupid action.
Are you,
That was
Abby's brother?
Hello?
Hello? Don't respond to that with
As
a
you,
hello.
turn around, you see
What the
this,
fuck? Stupid?
as you
Sorry.
turn around, you see this, scantily clad,
Oh.
female with a, choker that has a bell at the end.
Oh, you're from that brothel.
uh,
Is she a tabaxi?
No,
Just
she,
Fucking
she has, a pale skin, and she also has what looks to be, the ears of what look to be a,
Cat.
of a fox with,
Oh.
heart-shaped glasses, and she's just like, excuse me, are you an acquaintance with, somebody by the name of Abe?
nope.
Sorry,
Well, now
you
you respond the right way.
look like, you look so much like him. Almost like a story? That sounds, familiar.
Are
Are you
you
sure
from
you-
that brothel?
I love you so much.
Are you
dude.
talking about the delicate succubus?
The one in Marva, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know a lot about it. But,
I assumed you worked there.
lovely to make your acquaintance.
You'll never know.
I can't tell if that was a laugh of insult or a laugh of you're right, but I don't want to say it out loud in a group of people.
Well,
Well.
let's just say that I am one of the higher ups there.
Well, I assume
You
that's
can
about all
call me
impressive
by
thing.
the name of Soft. Lovely to meet you.
My coworker Crystal.
Nona's gonna like
My other
squint,
coworker
be like,
Emperor.
you own it.
Oh, so you know about me?
I am familiar with the name
Oh,
and the
she
establishment.
owns it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's more than I'm a
owns it.
higher-ish person.
Higher up, yeah.
Well,
You own the place.
yes, I know that fairly well, but I also know about you, Story. As she looks towards Noname. And she's like,
Story.
Oh wait, fuck, hold on. Maddie's gotta check it. Oh,
Oh.
Love it. I just gotta check. I forgot.
What was the name of the brothel? Sorry.
delicate
oh fuck,
succubus.
right, okay, that is one of them. She's gonna like stop, she's gonna go. That's interesting. I don't recognize the name.
Oh,
Nice
weird.
to meet you, I'm Noname. She like stick out a hand.
Nice to meet you, Noname. She shakes your hand. It's a very soft touch. As and she's just like, "Hey, are you sure?
I
You
am,
look-
I am familiar with the person you are speaking of, though this story person. Speaking of.
wow, 'cause you just look so much like Abby's little sister.
Isn't that weird?
You even have
Are you saying that because she's an elf?
no.
Racist.
She looks just like her handsome brother, and
No, Name like looks at the rest of you with that look that's like fucking stress.
We ran across one of
Govan
your
replies the blank look.
employees the other day.
oh really? Which one?
I forget. I just know they were in the middle of a town being attacked. I think.
Did she give me her name? I don't remember. Govan
She
would.
gave you a business card.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did not get her name. However, she gave us a card.
Okay then. Well,
If the three of you would excuse me, and she's gonna like kind of stand up and Just kind of nudge Soft to follow her.
Noname is doing something suspicious. Kill her.
Oh, we'll be getting. I
automatically
think we'll be getting at her in the long run. I think you just got the wrong person. I've known Nami for a while now. She doesn't have a brother. Have a good day.
Kill her.
So
No,
you
no,
lead
not
us
like
her
far
way?
away. Yeah, she
Yeah.
put her away, but
We can worry about that
DB's
next
with you.
because I'm very tired.
Yeah, it is 10:11.
To be honest, I was planning on you to say that, but you were really quick on the draw.
Beautiful.
So, I'll let you say one statement. I'll say one statement and then we'll end it. Sounds good?
Statement.
Or do you just want to leave the entire?
she's just gonna. What on earth was my brother doing at your establishment?
Let's just say we've been business associates lately. We'll end it off there.
Lately?
Lately.
Lately,
Donkey.
She's
Straight man
we're
day!